Welcome to Pembroke Hall Memories Podcast. I am Lance, or Jelly, or Prince, as most Pembroke Hall people know me. My co-host is Philip, or Any Fowl, as most Pembroke Hall people know him. Our mission on this podcast is to explore Pembroke Hall, a small community in the Kingston 20 area, surrounded by Marvally, Jerusalem, just across the Washington Boulevard, Patrick City, just across the Sandy Gully Bridge, and Aloun Gardens became the epicenter for football or soccer, as some people know it, in the early 1970s. Pembroke Hall was also home of some of the most legendary entertainers and musicians of that era. I was still going to Pembroke Hall Primary when every single Sunday a triple header was held. One morning match and two evening match was played to a capacity crowd at the corner of Pembroke Hall Drive, now Kennel Drive, and Calbeck Avenue. These teams, Patosi Rovers, Carawina, Asphalt, Covey, El Furto, and Dreads, was joined by Marvel Lewenden to play in the Pembroke Hall Corner League tournament. And every baller in Jamaica at the time wanted to play in a Pembroke Hall Corner League to showcase them skills as the first officially organized football tournament in Jamaica. In these conversations, we hope to capture the memories of players, supporters, and any member of the Pembroke Hall community, male or female, who want to come and share their stories. Your feedback and support will be greatly appreciated on whatever social media platform you might be listening. Thanks in advance.
Remember those days in a Pembroke Hall. On every corner you to play bare football.
Today is Sunday, March 22nd, 2026, and welcome back to another conversation about Pembroke Hall memories. Me as usual, Lance, our Jelly, our Prince, and by now you know say any one of those names will do. Join me for this special conversation today is my original co-host, Philip, or Any Fowl. And we know each other from what idea we need from the 1960s, from Midtown Pembroke Hall as I call it, or from Calbeck Avenue. Also join us for this conversation is my regular co-host from Uptown Pembroke Hall, Aqualita Vale, Rudolph, Tumpa, Tony Kamika, and he has the biggest brother them when she live at Pembroke Hall in the 60s and 70s, Billy and Bumpy.
Bumpy and Billy.
Our guest today don't really need the introduction to the Pembroke Hall community because who don't know this family from Uptown Pembroke Hall Drive to be exact, or as we know it growing up, or Kennel Drive for the youngsters who hear this conversation and did not even have Pembroke Hall in the original days and the 60s, the 70s, and the 80s. Before I introduce our guest, I must pay respect to a well-known Pembroke Hall man, Mikey Pinedo, or Winston.
Pinedo, yes.
Is the name on his birth certificate that was posted by one of our guests today. So rest in peace, Mikey Pinedo. It was your synchronicity that was responsible for this conversation this evening. And the guests know me at that. But so what good Mikey, and condolences to the family, and big up to your younger brother Gart, who went to Pembroke Hall Primary with me from 1969 to 1974. So during this conversation, I want our guests to share some of them best Mikey Pinedo memories, but we get into that. Anyway, our guests moved to Pembroke Hall in the late 1960s, 1968 to be exact. And when our guests described it as the second wave of Pembroke Hall migration, I never hear Pembroke Hall described that way before, because I know of 2-bedroom and 3-bedroom difference, and we, since the start in the conversation, have kind of divided Pembroke Hall into uptown, midtown, and downtown. So our guests will have to expand on the first and second wave and explain if the second wave needed to show them birth certificate or visa before they welcome to Pembroke Hall in the second wave. But without further ado, Pembroke Hall members welcome Aloun and Tony Wood, and Tony them say Maria's on the conversation. So welcome. Introduce yourself first.
Thank you.
Aloun, go ahead Aloun, introduce yourself, and then you Tony, and then you Maria.
How you want us to introduce
Just say where your name, which part of Pembroke Hall you used to live, and where you come at Pembroke Hall.
Okay. I am the eldest of the lot of us. There were 8 of us living there in Pembroke Hall. My name is Aloun. Wood. Now, should I give you my full title?
Yes, yes, go
Um,
ahead.
Ambassador Aloun Dombia Samba.
Well,
I've had other titles, but this is my one and
Present.
only at the moment.
Yeah.
And we moved to Pembroke Hall in 1968, in the summer of 1968, because my father, who used to work at Reynolds, was made redundant. In fact, that was the first time I ever heard the word redundancy. My father was made, no, seriously. But, it turns out to have been a good thing because he got redundancy payment. And with the redundancy payment, we were able to buy a house on Ken Hill Drive, which is now called, it was Pembroke Hall Drive at the time, for cash
wow.
in in the second sale of Pembroke Hall houses. So the person who we bought the house from, their name was Woodhouse, and they had bought it originally, and they were migrating or whatever they were going to do, and they were selling the house. And I remember my father and his older sister, Myrtle, and I went to look at the house one Sunday. And one look, and we decided that we wanted to buy this house. And so we did. It was in the middle, it was in the summer, and school was going to start right after that. Um, I had passed my common entrance and I was going to Ferncourt High School. So when we came into Kingston, I had to find a school to go to. Can you imagine? This was August.
I
I
don't
could,
cut you. So they didn't have transfer at that time.
Nah,
no,
they don't know
Yeah.
about that.
no, we don't know nothing about that, about transfer. All I know is that we
Oh,
came to
wow.
Kingston and we had to find a school. I had to find a school to go to. And my Aunt Myrtle had a friend who was on the board of Marlborough High School at the time. And the friend organized for me to go to Marlborough. And this was the week before school actually started. So my aunt, who was a seamstress as a hobby, and I sat down and made the Marlborough uniforms that I could wear to school when September morning came. Charles, Tony, Maria were in primary school, and therefore they went to Pembroke Primary School. Thereafter, the others, Eleanor, Diane, Lushy, who everybody know, James,
Yeah.
and Jerry, went to Pembroke Primary School, and that's where everybody took and passed common entrance from. But I was already in high school when we came to Pembroke Hall.
Thank you. Thank you, Aloun. That's a
Let me
wonderful.
leave the others to speak.
Yeah, Tony, go ahead and introduce yourself, my brother. I don't think you can beat Aloun one,
Yeah.
but
Okay. Yeah. 'Cause I was saying I here to have to go for alone. 'Cause she does tell everything already.
Yes, you know, get to say nothing.
Anyway, yeah, my name is Tony Wood. Well, actually, it's Antonio. I don't know how come, but it's Tony Wood really. So yeah, we moved to Pembroke, yeah, like couple days before school start. And I remember we moved and we were excited because we don't know nothing about town. Once in a while we come to town. Actually, when you see all that joyous bus, it was like a marvel to us, to be honest. So,
Big up
so
Drake from the Gantry.
yeah, yeah. I remember one time I'm at school, this guy get holiday and go town and him come back and I tell me a story about him ride pan Joyous bus and everybody round him and listen like the man got Mars and come back. That's how we used to think. We were fascinated, man. So anyway, we moved come to town and I remember when we had to take out the furniture, then we have some Chinese people cross the roads and some Indian people beside me, and everybody
Yeah.
jump over and start pull out things, and we say, "Wow, them people are nice," you know. So it was a good experience. The first day we moved in, it was, we said, "Boy, this is a nice place."
yeah, man.
So we ended up settling down. Then, yeah, as Aloun said, it was a challenge even getting to school. 'Cause I remember when we go to school, my father just carried the first day. And Miss Campbell look upon where we is like, we should have did, come before and thing. And we say about the school closed, or we'll come before. So at one point we think say them all just send us home. But eventually, them put we in a some class
Yeah,
and
man.
we ended up going there.
Yeah, man.
And then
Thank you, too.
so
We are getting tonight now.
yeah,
We are getting tonight.
yeah,
We
yeah.
are getting tonight. So,
So
Maria, introduce yourself.
I'm Maria. I'm the fourth child. Grew up behind two boys. Was a tomboy. Went to primary school. Let me tell you about when we go to Pembroke Hall. I was 8, and I said, "It's all them people are living in our yard, so because every house join up, what we never used to." I said, "The one we go play." Come walk around the house about 6 times, and I said, "Where the space the way we go play? We not used to this. Me not think me go like it yourself." Anyway, as Tony said, the neighbor them they jump out of them over the fence and come all out with furniture put in our house and thing. And we say, all right, them not too bad. So after that now, Pembroke Primary School. And when I went to school there and I said, them have stone on the ground where we go play. No, we not there for play no bush. No, if I go run up and down. And I remember the first time I go decide say I go and go run and I drop and chip up my knee. I said, this place not safe. Not going to work out for me.
Yep, yep. That is true.
Anyway,
That is true, Maria.
yeah.
You don't run a Pembroke primary and I get trip up there at it because
Let
pure
me tell you something. I got some
asphalt. Yeah,
scraper till me learn for slide.
yeah,
So I told me learn for go slide so me not chip up my knee then.
yeah, man. Got some gravel in the pan the road. Wasn't no dirt or nothing at all. We ain't drop
Yeah,
There's
it. But we
always
get cut up.
something to
Yeah,
yeah.
complain
yeah,
of.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Where we come from, we used to dirt and we used to tree for climb and none never there told them. I said, boy, I not think no go work out. I said, I might have to go run with because this on my scene.
Where were
yeah.
you
But
guys
anyway,
coming from?
we survive.
say that
We
again.
Yeah.
Where
no,
were
I
you
heard
guys
the
coming from?
question. Where
Oh,
were we
money.
coming from?
Oh,
Money?
Money.
money.
Oh, St. Anne
St. Anne's, yeah,
correction.
man. Front
Okay.
court Phil. You don't know your Jamaican literature. Front
Yeah.
court in a Orchard.
Yeah, me know
St.
front
Anne's,
court
yeah,
that, but
yeah,
that,
yeah.
yeah,
Oh, that's
You
well,
know
that's
the
true.
name, but you don't know
right.
the area, okay? No worries.
All
Yeah,
right,
man,
Phil.
we know a St.
In,
Anne my mother come from. I know
introduce
St.
yourself,
Anne.
Phil. Introduce yourself, and then Tompa introduce yourself. Introduce yourself.
Yeah, man. First, let me welcome the guests. Long overdue, but it's never too late. As Lancer, Philip Any, aka Anyfold, original Calbeck production. Basically born and grew up in Bakal for the first 27 years of my life or so. And wouldn't beat up for nothing, cause just so Maria said why she can't live at this place. And it's funny when you mention say we don't have no space, cause Pembroke drive house them have whole heap of space as far as me know.
Really?
Pembroke house and a hole you get enough land space, cause some house even on our street you have house where people put all two house in the yard. When you
No,
you
no,
have a
Phil.
yard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. No,
relative.
no. When you
Phil,
look at it, yeah.
Phil, it's
Yeah, man, a
relative.
whole heap of space, trust me, compared to other areas in a Kingston.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
and for the
relative,
price
Phil.
point,
It's relative to what they are accustomed to.
Yeah, can look
well,
like
yeah, but I know,
it look like
yeah, but me know what them are saying, but in a reality, them encroach on other people property and I know.
it.
But then a country, a open land, a
Let me,
open season.
let me put in a context before you introduce yourself, Tompa.
Yeah.
It look like Aloun and Tony and Maria that come from an estate in a St. Anne's.
Oh,
Probably.
really? It's a little house in a big yard. That's what it was.
A two bedroom
But you
Yeah,
say
with a little kitchen.
but the yard big.
And
But
some land space. Yeah, man.
A
yeah,
whole
but
heap of land space.
behind me was a cow pasture and you have whole heap of raspberry tree, all kind of fruit tree, and we used to we call it hide and go on a bush.
Yeah,
Go
yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
shoot bird and
Yeah.
eat more food. When we done eat what we eat a bush come home, we can't eat with dinner because we belly full and we get beaten. But that where I come from.
in
Yeah, man,
fact,
no, man. Me just a clear that up. We kind of know that, but me just a clear it up. Say, nobody
You
at
want
Pembroke
Yeah.
have money to live on the estate, so.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, that a cricket pitch on the side of the house.
Yeah,
Right, right.
yeah,
Yeah, I
And
yeah.
know that
it
lifestyle.
was I'll never forget the windows. Every minute we look out the window
Broke
then.
out
And my
window.
mother said, anybody who look out another window, 6 pence because she had to buy back the pane of glass to put in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
we had to make sure that, there were some big boys living across the road from us.
yeah,
The
The
Johnny
Gladysons.
Smith,
They went to York Castle. And I remember I'm kind of jumping forward. I just want to tell you when you ask where we're coming from. And
Yeah.
they set up a band. The
yeah,
band had
Vandals,
Ernest Smith in it. And the band, what the band name again, Tony?
The
The
Vandals,
Vandals, yes.
yeah.
So we grew up with music around us and always having stage stage show, if you can imagine.
Yeah,
You
them
know,
have
like
all, I know a veranda, them come and put on a concert for the town one time.
Crowd of
and
people
and
out yard.
and our veranda was a meeting place. My father and his friends used to play poker on the veranda. So
okay.
there was one poker game at one end of the veranda, and on the other end of the veranda, we were playing poker using matches stick and marble, and then we graduate to using five five pence and pence. It was pound shilling and pence in those days.
Yeah,
And I
Right,
used to get
right.
4 shilling for my lunch money. And I would go in our poker game with the 4 shilling. And when I win back the 4 shilling, I put on my 4 shilling and play with the money where I win. So our house where we lived in Money was a meeting place for kids. Everybody passed our house to go to primary school. And then because of my father, all the men would come there. So that's where we come from. When you hear Mara say, what we're going to do in this little place here, this
Mm.
yard, we never know what to do with it, to tell you the truth.
yeah,
Because
yeah,
But
you
yeah.
kind
know
of
how the
used to
new from
community
people,
living from birth.
Yeah.
right? You
Yeah.
don't live
Yeah,
in the house. You live outside. The only reason why I go in the house is when night come.
Yeah, yeah,
When
Right.
yeah,
you
yeah,
get
yeah,
call and say, wash your foot and go to your bed.
yeah.
And
Lance who got Francis land.
yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
I remember hearing about people gone over Francis land.
All right, Tompa, introduce yourself, my brother, and then
Yes. So greetings, and Aloun. Sure,
Yeah.
it's great to have you here, and on behalf of the Pembroke Hall Lifting Life Group and the members of Pembroke Hall, welcome to you, Tony and Maria.
Yeah.
I don't
Yes.
Yeah.
think I've met Maria, but Tony and Charles, I see
After seeing the
perfect.
picture of him, no one look like remember
Yeah,
one.
man. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, man, I'm gonna
But
send me some pictures when we're done. Cause when we post this, we need the pictures, them old pictures, current pictures, and growing up pictures. But we get to
We
that
don't
yeah,
later.
remember name, but remember faces.
faces
Definitely,
exactly.
definitely,
So I
definitely.
was the youngest. I was the youngest out of the Kamika clan. So I was the
Yeah, I
baby.
remember the name to the
You
Tony,
live
faces.
Tony
you
is
live
what they
up
would call
you
me,
live
our
up on
Tumpa.
Acolita Vale there
That's
where the
right.
I
Greens
know, but
live. The
Right.
you're
Greens
trying to
I was
tell me.
next door. I was next door to Greens. I was
next
next
door to
door.
the Greens
Right.
and across the road was the Sangsters.
The songsters whose Donald
And
died
the
the other day.
brown.
Donald died. I went to the funeral
Oh,
and
nice.
Brown. You don't name the
Ian
cross
Brown. Ian Brown.
Yeah,
Yeah,
brown,
yeah.
the
right, yeah.
Browns were up there too.
The
Yes, yes.
Brown was in front of me too. Yeah,
And the
yeah.
Braithwaites.
And the
And,
Brathwaites.
The
Yeah.
and
Braithwaites,
Adair,
yes.
Lancy,
And
And
then
Mary.
Karen.
Lance and his brother Robert and Karen, his sister, and
Right.
Annette.
And Annette. And Annette.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And,
Charles
down
and
Rich,
little
Annette.
further were the Lorries.
Yes.
and Richie
The-
Sample, they live
Richie
near
Sample.
Lancy.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
And
Yeah.
where the guy that name me that tell you about him, they didn't know this group.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Which group?
Oh, Ben, but Ben was from around
No,
Potosi.
Ben man.
Yeah.
Same acolyte, that
Oh, Bartolo.
Bartolo.
But
Junior
Bartolo.
the
Bartolo.
one in the
Yeah,
The
pool,
only,
yeah.
the
the
only,
one in the
the
pool.
only swimming pool. The only swimming pool in
Yes.
Pembroke.
The only
The
pool in
Campbells,
Pemka.
I remember the Campbells lived next door to the
Yeah.
Bartolo.
Yes.
And,
Howie Campbell,
and
Skelly and Dirty
Yes.
Campbell.
yes,
Right.
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah.
And
Well,
And
I
Mitchell,
kind of
across
them,
think
Derek Mitchell, them, they come from this too.
Derek
Yep.
was 2 doors down from me. Derek Mitchell, Junior Mitchell, and
Yeah,
Maurice.
right.
Maurice was the father. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. 2 doors from me. So yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So as
And Tony
everybody knows, so
mentioned,
the
sorry,
Kamika
sorry to
boys,
cut
them.
you.
I was the youngest of all the Kamika boys.
Um,
But 2 quick story, Aloun.
uh-huh.
The last time I saw you, was about 20 years ago at Jazz Fest.
Oh
This
my,
is, I think you were still the Minister of Tourism,
might have
and
been.
the Palmyra was just going up, and they were
Yes.
having sale on that. So that's the last time. And just a couple of weeks ago, I brought up your name. I was in Belize, right? And I
Yeah.
went to a credit union there, right? And met a young man by the name of Mark Menzies. And he told me a story about the first time he heard you speak in Jamaica. He's now the
Mm.
president of the
League, the Credit
Caribbean,
Union League,
the
yes.
Credit Union League, yeah.
Yes.
And he mentioned that he had come to Jamaica and heard you speak and something. I can't remember exactly what he said, but what he said was your introduction just stuck with him, And
Ah,
yes, it said it stuck. Something where you're bringing the Jamaican, and then like something you said we have to go with like the dog in us or something like that.
good.
And it, yeah, and so he was,
Where did you learn that from?
That
oh, it's you.
Yeah.
the truth is that would have been like 30 or 35, 40 years ago.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Yes, yes. That
Yeah.
that would have been in the 1980s, early 80s.
Yes,
Yes.
Yeah, yeah,
yes,
yeah.
Mhm.
40
yes.
years,
Wow.
40 years at Aloun, and I remember
And
I
he
said
and
it.
he remembers, because when I met with him, I mentioned your name to him and said, "Oh yeah, man, I know Aloun." Yeah,
That is
Yeah,
a
Yeah,
perfect example of the power of words.
yeah.
yeah,
yeah.
Yep.
I'm
Yep.
memories.
yep,
I'm memories filled. That's how they are.
Yeah,
Memories.
but it's the word create the memory.
Yeah, yeah,
If
yeah.
Yeah.
the word didn't have a significant impact on his life,
Yeah,
it would
yeah,
have
right.
yeah,
been
yeah,
water
yeah,
under
yeah,
the
yeah,
bridge.
yeah, yeah.
Well, probably not. He remembers me from the initial meeting, but then I was very involved in credit union movement and traveling all over the Caribbean.
Right.
And if he was, then we would have met up in different places, and not just the Caribbean too, in the rest of the
Were you
world.
ever
Because
at COK?
Yeah,
I
man. Yeah.
was
Was the
twice,
president
Okay.
at COK one time, Phil? Yes,
two
yes.
Yeah,
times.
because I think Mark had told me that because he used to
Yes,
work there.
I used to be at COK before I went into the politics and before I became an ambassador. And when I came back to Jamaica in 2016,
Yeah.
COK invited me to come back to run the place again. So I did
Wow.
2 stints at COK. Yeah, I only resigned in 2021.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But
Well, it speaks to your capability and the work you did.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But full disclosure, I know her from a distance because I have a couple man from one of Calbeck Avenue that know all I know good. Dr. Arvil Palmer, I know Maria know him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Right?
Arvin is a good friend. Arvin is our good
Yeah,
friend.
man. Jerry Perkins.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Another
man.
good friend from Calbeck Avenue, and then Andy Walters, Andy and Wayne Walters. I can't leave them out because
Andy, yes.
yes,
Andy was more in Mara them time.
yeah, right. So me get for no of uno. I never run in another group because I never go to the church, and I never
Yeah.
go Calabar like Andy and Avil and Wayne them. So.
Well, you weren't allowed to roam the street.
No, it's not. That's not. I never part of a group there, so I never go to church, but. I didn't know Maria and I didn't know the older sister and brother them. And I have a question for you up front though, because my mother name Wood before she married them, but my mother come from Hanover, a district in Hanover named Potty Hill. And I always wonder if unrelated to my old lady. My old lady look like, again, full disclosure, red Jamaican as I say, could have put as a white lady. One father come from original, it's Wood at the last name, it's not Wood, it's Wood at the right spelling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her name now have a S, right? Just
No, just Wood same way,
Oh, yeah. And my father did read to so maybe. The thing is like, all right, Aloun probably can address this better than me. Go on,
Yeah.
Aloun.
Let me tell you 2 things about that. Our family is a real Jamaican, out of many one people kind of family because my
No
mother is
Chinese.
in. Sorry, Maria.
I said we don't have no Chinese, only that.
Only not. Yes. Although people always think I have Chinese in me, but anyway. So my mom is Indian and her family came from India. In fact, just during the course of this week, I was talking about my having a document where our great grandmother was captured, just like how they captured the slaves. We grew up hearing about indentured workers volunteering to come.
Yeah.
No, some of them might have, but my family, my great grandmother was captured, and she had my grandmother with her, who was 6 weeks old at the time, and put on a ship. And we have the document that she got when they came off the ship. Her name was Najiran XSS Peerless. That's the ship she came to Jamaica on. So they lived all over and ended up in Spanish Town. Now, my father's family, his mother, lived in Spanish Town also on Job's Lane. My father and my mother's older brothers became friends, and that's how my mother met my father. My mother is the first one of her family who did not marry an Indian.
Mm.
And my father, for all intents and purposes in those days, was white. His friend
Was always well.
his friend who caused him to meet my mother told my mother when they got married that my mother pick and pick till she pick shit. Now, so let's come to the wood. My grandmother was Daisy Dougal, and she was born from a family that came from the estate out here, the same place where Marcus Garvey was born. We grew up hearing my father referring to Marcus Garvey as cousin Marcus.
Wow.
So my grandmother was a mulatto, and this is the strangest thing. She went to Woolman's. Her father made sure that she went to Woolman's. But my grandmother had a couple of children, and none of them had the same parents, if you understand what I mean. So
Yeah,
she had
man.
4
Yeah.
or 5,
Yeah.
and they had different parents, which was very strange for people at the time, especially her color. So she had my mother with a man named Mo, who came to Jamaica to work with United Fruit Company. And as they would say, she fell for him. And then he left and went back. So there are people in Jamaica named Wood, but we don't know that we're actually related to them because we don't know that connection. We just know the connection through the grandmothers. So that's the answer, the long answer to the question.
Yeah, I have never done one of them research there. So I don't know the history of my mother and her family out from the fact that them come from Patil, and nobody that find Patil on the map. I'd have to carry the days. One of them places have to get escorted there. You're not gonna find it.
Right
As a
name?
good friend of mine
Patil.
say,
Patil in a Hanover. It near Merlin had to come from. Pond side, but you have to pass Pond side and go around some more and pass a district named Cascade and Patil up
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah. So
I know Cascade, Hanover, yeah.
yeah, man, it's near Cascade. Cascade was the main district there, but they come from Patil
It's
originally.
around the side where Jerry's wife come from.
Oh,
But
that's
that was
It's around that side.
yeah. Go ahead, Maria. So like you're saying something.
No, I was saying I think so. Angie's family, Jerry's wife or youngest brother,
Yeah.
Yeah, Derek.
came from there.
Oh, around the
Yeah.
part there and over to okay. Patil.
Yeah,
Okay.
her family. I think
Okay.
them still have some living there.
There's some members who still down there.
Yeah. But don't ask me much about Patil at all. I'm a born and bred Kingston and under the clock as the mother says. So I did just visit Patil a couple times. In my younger, not more than a couple times. Every year, mother used to carry her down there. Carry up on the train
man,
for.
go for holidays.
Yeah, man, definitely. That was a couple times. I'm not this small lady.
You have to have a country to go to.
Yeah, man, definitely. And Patil was the place we go to. We never got Clarendon, but it was my father from. But Patil was the place we got to.
When we were talking about people, Tony mentioned the Chinese across the road. They were the fools
Yeah.
Yeah.
And those who went to Calabar would remember Errol. We used to call him Fuji. And Ventry
Ventry.
too.
Ventry.
Yeah. And the girls that followed, Margaret, Beverly, Margaret, and so on. And the standard.
Aloun.
Yeah.
Here's the funny thing. Margaret lives 2 doors from me where I'm at in Allardyce.
Yes.
She's married near Mirage.
Yes, she married one Indian. Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Can you
just
imagine?
make a cut in a second. Charles just asked how him can get on the call. What do I
Send
need to do?
me him number and then I send a link to him.
All right.
Text me number, Tony.
Okay.
Lance, just add him to the call. Get
Then that
his
me I
number
gonna feel
and add it.
that just say but tell Tony to send me him
Yeah,
number.
but you say you're gonna send him a link. You're not going to send him a
I'm
link.
just add him to
When
the
you
call.
add him,
All right,
when you
Fitz.
add him, his phone will ring.
All right,
Then
my
And him
boss.
just answer it.
then
It's
Tony can
305.
add him.
Well,
No, send me him number and because I can talk on the own
Alright.
phone. It's a
And
yeah.
it's so phone. You have to
But
send
Lance, you
phone.
have to put it into your contacts, you know.
Yeah, man, me know. Me go on
Okay.
that while we are talking. Me
Yeah.
do it for my
Right.
phone.
Right.
Just
Okay,
send
so I was saying when Tony and Prince to that. The next door to us were the Alexanders, an Indian family.
Yeah, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Jimmy and his
Uncle
his
Ishi.
cousin. Carl was his cousin. Carl was his cousin. Carl Singh.
Tony.
And the girls had migrated and went to the US for a while. And then there was Dolly. She went to
Holy Childhood.
Holy Childhood, and then they migrated. They all migrated. But Tony Singh was around and Carl.
No, Ishi.
Ishi.
Mhm.
Ishi Alexander. Have another name. Yeah. And
Odell.
Odell. And then across the road was the Laidleys, who Charles is married to Isaiah Laidley. And all of us in that different corner there went to church up at the Catholic. We were Catholics and we went to church up there, but it was in the Methodist church.
Methodist Church. Yeah.
Right. And that is how we grew up now, Catholics and Methodists together, having a youth club where a lot of the names that you have called and we've spoken about were members of this youth club. It didn't matter which church we went to. When Friday evening come, we end up at the Methodist hall for youth club meeting. And we did a lot of things together. I'll never forget one time, I don't know if Tony will remember that, we used to have Christmas party. There was a nice Methodist minister who came from foreign, he was white. And we always had party up at his house. And we used to stop whatever we were doing and go to midnight service, either mass or the service, and we leave the food. And nobody thought of securing the food. And the next thing we know, we see car lights going through the gate and them come and take the whole of the chicken, barbecue chicken. In them days, we were just being introduced to barbecue chicken.
Barbecue. Yeah.
And Father Claude had done the barbecue. When the church finished and we go over there, I don't know if you remember Donna. But Donna didn't name Tony. She went to Margrove too. She's the first one who was out and see the car, the lights, the back lights going out through the gate, and we realized that all the food was gone. Can you imagine?
Wow.
Anyway, we still at the party. Because the party in those days was never about food, you know. We used to have party with one beer and mix up a punch. And that is what we drink. And we used to beg and have corned beef dip with
It's about the
crackers.
camaraderie and having a good time.
Exactly. We would throw a party at the least thing. And then Charles, if you get him on,
yeah,
Charles
man. Yeah, I don't know to the call.
Charles and Errol and Ishi and Tony had a little Wi-Fi called City Wi-Fi. Charles, Ishi, Tony, Errol, City Wi-Fi. Man, as a shakes up with your party. Never need a thing to have a party. All you needed was the music. And if you
Yeah.
had a little drink, it was welcome, but you didn't have to have it.
Lots
And
of party in Pembroke Hall, boy.
yeah,
Yep.
man, let me tell you. But those names you all call the man actually talk the top and so, including the comical
Yeah.
big men,
Yes.
Bumpy and
Bumpy
Billy,
and Billy. Yeah.
Bumpy and Billy. I'll never forget them.
Yeah.
And we would have these parties, man. Chemical was well known for the party. I remember mommy
Yep.
and daddy used to go to bed and leave the door open. And when they
That's
Yep.
asked,
one of
what
the
time you
great
come in
things
last
about
night?
it.
Sorry?
That's one of the great things about Pembroke Hall was many of them.
Yes.
That's what made the community a special one.
Mm-hmm. 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 And you must remember that most of the people were professionals, eh? They
Right.
worked with government, or
Yeah.
they were police and teachers and nurses and people like that. So their children were now going to school, and going to school was encouraged. We had to go.
Yep.
We had to go. I think a lot of us realized that the only way we were going to go and get ahead in life is if we went to school and
Mm-hmm.
did something with ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we were all coming from good backgrounds with
Yes.
good support and guidance because parenting is something that's lost in society today. So I think we were fortunate to have that.
Absolutely.
Tony, tell Charles you said, right?
Yeah.
Tell him to click on the link I send him because I'm not try add him and it does have to send him the link. So text him and make him know because I do that already. Just go to WhatsApp. Claim for going on WhatsApp and click the link I send him.
Yeah, but in phone supposed to have ring lands.
No, I don't know how this works. Him just look like him see it. Him come in. Him come in. Not look like
Nah, man. Once you go on the top right of the screen where you have the little image of a you upper body of a human. Once you click on that, once you put him in your contacts, and you click on that, you go select him from your contacts, and him supposed to see it a ring.
well, remember, everybody in a tech savvy like you in a Phil.
Lance, come on with that, man. I know it's not. You didn't go to KC, but it is not that difficult. Primary
Anyway,
school is enough to help you through that.
we're not going to track ourselves. We're not going to track ourselves. So,
Obviously,
my,
but we're keeping it real.
Tony, when you come up from Bacall now, only name some of the which one of the food that more Tony look like him attack to Charles. So, Maria,
Mm.
when you come from Bacall now, what grade you start in a Pembroke primary? What some of the friends them you remember when you start primary school with? Oh, she have to use Tony phone. All right, Aloun. Got Tony on mute. Yeah. When you come from Bacall now, and you say you have to get transferred from Ferncourt to Merle Grove. Who are some of the friends them you remember now at Pembroke Hall and who used to go to school with you? I remember my sister, just like you,
Yes.
she passed for Camperdown. We used to live by East. We used to live at 16 Ray Street. And when we passed our command and she moved from Pembroke Hall in 1964. And she had to get a transfer, or I don't know what you call it at the time. She just forget for going to Merle. But tell me some of the people you remember. I know I used to go to school with Jerry older sister, Colleen.
In my who?
Colleen Perkins.
Colleen Perkins. Yeah,
Yes.
man.
Yeah.
Colleen Perkins. And up on that side there was another girl named Donna Walker.
Yeah.
She still lived near Colleen. And down the road was
Oh,
Elizabeth
Lance, that
Briscoe.
is a Walker daughter, yes.
Yeah.
On the
And
last house on the left hand side of Calbeck.
yeah. And yes, right. And then there was Miss Briscoe, who used to teach at Pembroke Hall. Her daughter, Elizabeth,
Oh, she went to Marlborough
was
as well, yeah?
she went to Melbourne as well, yes. And
Yeah.
Denise Sweeney, her father was an inspector of police. They used to actually live next door to our house that we ended up buying, but they moved out of there before we moved into Pembroke Hall, and they went to live up at Drewsdale Avenue. And there was Donna Henry, who still lives around Annandale Avenue. In fact, she still lives at Annandale Avenue. um, gosh, I'm trying to remember all the Pembroke Hall people. Jennifer, there was a girl named Jennifer Williams. She used to live on Aqualita down the bottom, down towards where the bus stop was,
Just,
around the
yeah.
round the. Oh, as I'm talking about that, one of the things in living and growing up in Pembroke Hall at that time was the football matches at the football field. Any of you remember that?
That's why.
Then
That's
All of
why.
us.
man.
That's why I was starting the podcast alone.
Exactly.
That,
That's the
that
genesis of this.
that's inspiration. And that.
Really,
Yes, yes, yes.
the football match them not a Sunday evening could have passed, and we no dear
So when you
at
come
the
up from
football.
football was playing at the time alone, running out the field, or it never started
I
playing.
think it was later.
Okay.
It was Pembroke Hall, football was played. Boy, like when I was in fifth form and sixth form, I think.
At the early 70s, I know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I left Mergo in 71,
Yeah.
and yeah.
I'm worried if did have a six farm alone at the
No,
time.
not at the time.
Okay.
Which is why I had to go to Alpha for sixth form because they didn't have a sixth form.
Yeah, I
And
remember
when
that.
it was, yeah, they did, and those of us who passed and wanted to continue school either went to Excelsior. Those Excelsior had a teacher training program at the time. And people like Karen there went to Excelsior. Some people went to Excelsior. Some people went to St. Hugh's. In fact, I went and got myself registered in St. Hugh's, but my father had gone and got me registered in Alpha, so I had to go to Alpha. So we had to go to other places to do sixth form because we didn't have a sixth form at Mergrove. Sixth form at Mergrove came into being. I was on the board of Mergrove from 1980, 83, 84. And sixth form came into being in the 80s, I recall, when Mrs. Carr was the principal. Yeah.
Yeah, I know me attack. I remember that my sister never was six farm. She did just go straight and start working at the bank, and it's Barclays Bank at the time. For the record. NCB never come. She used to work.
It exists today outside of Jamaica.
Yeah. She used to work at a bank down at West Queen Street. That's the thing say a bank the downtown in Bamberfield, West Queen.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, those are the good old days,
Yeah.
Those are the days that hear the older folks talk about, but today you can only dream of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah. So you talk about the football alone.
Yeah.
And I don't have
I remember we used to walk around and collect 10 cents to help the football club, to help the football team. Let me tell you. And I remember there was a time when we were having some problems with the police. And I had to time that we began bowl and go and let me know anything and ask to have an appointment with the commissioner of police. Somebody would know all of these things, to have an appointment with the commissioner of police to tell them, say, them is to stop harassing us when we have our football and the football field on a Sunday evening.
Hold on. So you say harass me?
Yes.
What?
And me with my big bright self go police commissioner meeting.
And who was the commissioner of police at the time?
Why you ask me that for? You think me remember?
But yeah, go on so good. One would think that.
What happened is that there was a citizens association meeting and Mr. Briscoe.
Yeah, man.
Was very involved in it. And we used to meet down at the school. And there were other people. And we used to do a lot of things, But I remember they gave me the responsibility of going to, I think I was at the Kingston Legal Aid Clinic at the time. I hadn't started studying law yet. But because I was at the Legal Aid Clinic,
that's why it's one. That's why
Commissioner of Police. And I can't tell you who
Yeah,
it
man.
was.
It's a
I don't
lottery.
remember. But I remember that.
Lottery?
And
It's
after
not
that, them
lottery.
stop. Kind of police is just drive out.
Yeah, man.
Like
Alright, cool.
we had
Click on the link.
we had
So me send you a link.
what you
Now
call it at
WhatsApp.
our gate, a light pole with a street
I'm
light.
not see come up at all. I
And
don't know
sometimes they
why.
used to put up a table out there under the
And
street
turn it
light
up on mute.
and play domino. And
I
police
don't
from
know why.
around Marley,
Probably
this
end
like
this
time
call and just
it's
add the back
Marley,
on the
they
call.
had put in
I
a
got add the
police
back.
station
I end
around
this
Marley.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah, man.
and start by the group.
and
I'm
then
do
them
that.
come down and harassing
Yeah.
people
Yeah.
under the street light and go to the yard, and daddy go outside there and say, you know, my father give me back a shirt. Every time daddy put on a shirt, we ask him where we go. He will go outside and ask the police, when them come here harassing the people, harassing the boys, so them live right here. So the police say, all right, and go about their business. But them just come to Marley and was trying to kind of flex their muscles.
Yeah, make the presence be felt.
What you talk to little because we have some. I don't know if you that's nothing at that.
Yeah, so now as we're talking about football, I want to tell you, we used to play football in front of our house sometime, like me and Ishi and Fuji and a couple of the guys. And I remember one, I think it was a Saturday. Saturday evening we play, and this man stop and start watching. And you know the man say him recruit people for go play for Veer. So we said no, we are not big for football. Cause actually our parents never really like when we go play football, them time. Yeah. So we tell them say listen man, them Sunday evening come around 4 o'clock and go down at the ball ground and you go see man a play football. And the man say, yeah. And him come. Ask Charles. When Charles come on, cause I remember Charles was there with me. And the man come and you remember a guy named Roddy Thomas?
Yeah, man. Ginger, yeah, man. Yes.
I guess so him pick up Roddy Thomas from I think, and I think a couple of the guys end up over here.
Yeah, I know. Pregs
Pregs.
up here.
Yeah.
Pregs and Chris, a goalkeeper.
Chris Maxwell,
Chris Maxwell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, the guy come and I said, boy, I'm a recruit for beer. I said, me not even know say they recruit for school. But we say, well, yeah, what, go on out so, and you see some man a play ball and deal with them. And the brother come to me and him say, him see this guy. And I think that's where Roddy end up over here.
Yeah.
So you said you used to play in front of the yard, on the road. I mean, no, said the sidewalk on Pembroke.
On the sidewalk,
yeah,
right?
Man, that's how big Pembroke Drive sidewalk was, man.
That's our sidewalk that big. So I don't know Marietta or Shinano if you play. Because we used to play in front of the yard.
I'm used
But
to the park.
all cricket to play out there.
Yeah, man.
But also, you must remember, say them never have plenty car them days there, you know.
Yeah,
that's
true.
right.
That's
so
true.
you
That's
could have
right.
been playing and the cars were few and far
Yeah.
between.
That's right.
It's not like now where everybody have 2 cars in them yard. In those days, they never have the car.
Yeah.
Because all of we used to play upon the little triangle them.
Yeah, we used to go up
in the street.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, find a little spot.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
when you drive past it now, Tony, you wonder, so much I will play.
Yeah. Hey, look, I said that.
But you must also remember, say you guys were teenagers.
Small.
Yeah. But boy, enough little people on that, boy.
But the other thing, I can't talk about Pembroke Hall and don't talk about taking the bus and going to school.
Yes.
Taking the bus. Number 40 bus.
Yep.
And going to school because
very true.
We used to take the bus at 6:30 when I was going to Alpha. We used to take the bus at 6:30 in the morning and go to town. Start the bus and go to town. That time we drive Mullines Road, Boulevard, Mullines Road, Walton Park Road, Spanish Town Road, past the market, going into the park. At the time, all the buses used to park there, and then take the 23 bus and go to Alpha.
That was my road too.
I was
Guys,
going to
the
say,
same thing.
Casey and that we used to have to do.
Casey
Yeah.
and George's, same thing.
But
Yep.
Alpha Casey and George's. So we
Yep.
got to know each other on the bus
Yes.
because we took in
That's
the bus
right.
at the same time. I was standing up out there waiting on the bus. But what amazed me about the time is the conductress.
Yes.
They were mostly conductors. They would say, "Come, come, come! It's 6:38. We need to leave now." So the bus had a timetable down
Yep.
to the minute.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, yes. But there was a time
I,
schedule at the terminus at Pembroke Hall when Ballground was in Aloun and Tony. Remember that? You could have looked on
yeah,
the
yeah.
yeah,
There was
schedule.
a
yeah.
schedule.
Mm.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
you
yeah.
could know,
Yeah,
and that
yeah,
is
you
why
know
I
what
know
time
that
to go there.
Yeah, one. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, because even before I went to George's, I was at Aloysius on Duke
Hmm.
Street. So
Mm.
Yes.
that was my route. That was always my route,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know.
yeah, 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 yeah. The Dallas Joseph man. So welcome, Charles. Glad you could have joined the conversation and introduce yourself and tell me what number you fall in the family.
Charles Wood, I'm number 2.
Or you fall alone. You older than
And
Tony.
somebody was mentioning Luscious. Luscious is number 7.
Yeah, Lottery and me kind of feel kind of in a closer age group. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
Lottie and Jerry too.
yeah, 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 yeah,
Jerry, yeah, Jerry is number 8.
yeah, 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 yeah,
That's a baby.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, thank you,
And
Tony.
Thumper, what number are you, Thumper?
Me had the baby. Number
My
7.
wash belly.
The wash belly, yes, yes, yes,
Wash.
yes.
Yeah.
So, we that talk about what we that talk about? The police and the harassment from the police and the football. Yeah.
The last thing was when Aluna said the police should have come and harassed them at the gate when they play domino.
Yeah, and then the football, and then she went to see the commissioner at the
Aloun, you
time.
there?
Yeah, man, I'm here.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I'm Maria still there.
Yeah,
Yes.
yes I am.
Yeah,
Yes,
man.
yes.
We don't-
Together with Tony.
Yeah. All right. So let me ask you. Go back to Pembroke. Let me go back to the original founding days, like when there. And when I just come at Pembroke, and you take that one your first Maria. What the first impression? What impression you get at Pembroke moving coming to Pembroke? They give it early on, but what impression you get at Pembroke coming to Pembroke? As a little girl.
Oh, Maria.
Me
Yeah,
as a
Maria.
little
Yeah.
girl, boy, I don't think I could have survived this because everybody is on top of one another. Them too close, me never have no bush for go up, no tree for climb, I'm not accustomed to. It was just very confining. And as I said, when I go to primary school, gravel on the ground, how we go play? So it took a while.
Yeah.
But I survived.
What's some? Yeah, go ahead, Maria. Sorry.
I was just gonna say, as I grew older, um, it it got better because we had a lot of friends. As I tell them, my brothers, I come behind 2 boys, so I was a tomboy at heart. And they used to have a lot of friends come over, come play football. So I was playing football, they played table tennis. I playing table tennis or anything. So I grew up that Aloun was girly. She never got involved at that level, but I'm happy that I grew up, spent that part of my life growing up there because of the community. I can remember us knowing or having friends from almost every avenue in Pembroke. Either you went to school with them or church.
Yeah.
So we have some friends like the Perkins. We kind of were like family.
I'm still in touch.
Still in touch with them. Couple people well.
Don't forget Orville.
Orville Palmer.
Yeah.
Who
Yeah, man,
else?
wanted to call up them name, Andy Walters, because them need to come down
Andy
the converse.
Walters
Yes,
and
yeah.
what the brother did name again? Him knows
Wayne.
a while one.
Wayne.
Wayne.
Yes.
So we grew up with those people there. So
man.
it was good.
Yeah,
We
man.
used to go up party. When our youth club after Aloun graduated from our level, we used to go walk out Pembroke Hall, look for party for gone all like you and then we walk down a party. Any which party I gone. My crew used to be finding them to go to.
Mm-hmm.
But they were good old days.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
we used to go to Carib. I don't know if you remember, 13 bus used to drive round behind Carib,
Yes, I'll
round
come off
Yeah,
behind
man,
it.
from
Yeah.
Brentford Road.
Yeah.
Brentford Road and
Yeah.
new something or the other road.
But we'd
I
have to
would
walk to
I
Mullines
think it was
Road.
near New Brentford Road.
no
Nah,
man.
man, it got, nah,
Lincoln
man,
Road. It's Lincoln Road and
retirement road to Brentford Road.
Lincoln Road. Don't forget
Lindus
Lincoln
Road,
Road.
it got Lindus Road.
Linders Road, yes.
Make a yeah, and all a left pan retirement. And then make a all a right pan Brentford Road. And go down to Elgin Road.
Sometimes you
And
get
then,
a patty pan. Sometimes you get a patty pan.
Yeah.
And then we used to leave Carib, walk around there so, and then take the bus to Three Oaks is where I think the
yeah,
13 bus would
Right.
yeah,
Yeah,
turn.
man.
yeah.
I come
And
from
we,
Mullines Road.
We're on the
And
Did
marvelous side.
yeah.
no,
So
you said
you never go Cameron come library after Carib or before
Yes.
Carib.
Yes.
Yeah,
We,
man, we used to
No,
do that
we,
too.
we
we
used
used
to
to,
go tasties too.
Yeah,
We used to walk down by state and go to tasties.
that's right.
Yeah.
so
And
when
didn't
you
they
first
have a place in Crossroad name that used to sell Irish mash? What is the name again?
oh
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, we used to go there go buy Irish mash and linseed
And
mix
cane
up.
juice and stuff like
James
that.
say I put it back. Morales. Morales.
Morales. Yeah,
Morales,
Morales.
Morales.
yeah,
Yeah.
it is. You have
Yes.
one at Church Street and one at
Yes.
Crossroad.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. We used to go
Yeah.
both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
man.
that was
The
an
Church
official
Street one we
store.
used to frequent.
Huh?
That's
the,
that's
man.
the official
the
brick and mortar
original
store.
the
Yeah,
Morales,
Yeah.
yeah.
the
Because
So
I,
you
Yeah,
Morales
guys,
tell
was
you, it was a health food store.
I
Yeah.
never
yeah.
know them thing that because I had a thing the Irish match. I just came to span and sell that the money upon the street side. That's
No
an Irish
man.
Nah,
match.
man,
Morales.
nah, man.
Morales sell
That,
everything.
that store that was well established.
I have some peanut punch and all them thing
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
they originally came from Montego Bay, and when I was now a lawyer and working with JIDC, Jamaica Industrial Development Corporation,
Yeah.
we had a group, we had a number of small business enterprises in what was like little places where they had, I forget it. And Morales was in one of them in Montego Bay. And I remember going there, and this is where I see them doing the peanut punch, the linseed oil, and the thing. All of those things because, you know, I saw them at work with it. Alvin Morales at the time was the son that was in charge of it.
Yeah, when I tell me something, you
Yeah,
know, I
so it
never
was
know
a
what that.
well-established thing, you know. It wasn't just a corner
That's a
shop thing.
No, no,
downfall of
right,
going Meadowbrook.
right. Me never know that. Me never know that at all. Can it happen?
That's a downfall of attending Meadowbrook.
Hey, and there was a place down at Harbour Street that used to make a patty called them are the best flake, Angel Flakes patty. You know you guys remember that?
Yeah,
Oh
man, I
gosh,
remember that. I
yeah,
remember that. I
Yep.
Angel
remember that
Flakes
totally.
Angel
Yes.
Flakes,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
and Bruce's party.
Bruce's. Yeah.
Bruce
Bruce's
is
was
Don't forget
Crossroad.
I said
uptown.
Bruce's car. That's for the uptown people.
Uptown. Yeah.
Nah,
Uptown.
man, me downtown too, you know, Elliston Road. Me grew up first before me come up from McCall. What you talk about,
Yeah,
boy?
but that time
Yeah.
Elliston Road at prime time. You know, just like Southside. Southside used to be prime time.
yes.
Yes.
I want
And
to tell you
Southside
that
ended up turning into a real gangster territory.
Yeah, yeah. Go
I
ahead,
want
Aloun. Yeah, say something.
I want
Alone,
to tell
weren't
you
we
as you
supposed
talk
to be
about
living
that.
round there when we before we go Pembroke Hall? Weren't we supposed to move there from Pembroke? I mean from
No,
That is
I,
the story I'm
I
going to say.
Jonestown.
No
oh
man,
man, it's near Beaumont.
round by Beaumont side.
Dunkirk.
Because
Oh,
Somewhere
my
near to where
father,
your parents' shop
That's why
was.
them are
I
building a new
step.
apartment, the K2 apartment.
my father, that was the part of Kingston him know. Beach
mm,
Avenue,
Yeah,
Foreshore Road, all
yeah.
of
Oxford
those
Yeah,
things.
Road, them places
yeah.
Time
there.
when daddy come on town, daddy found a house of Fernandez Avenue. And Daddy was hell-bent on dying because that is the part of town where he knew at that
That
time.
did hit them time why East Kingston. Yes,
Thank
yes.
God.
Fernandez in here.
But I started out to be a gangster.
No, we
And
not
I
move
remember
long
our
time.
cousin, I remember our cousin saying, Uncle Jim, no, Kingston and I like where you didn't know it, you know. You can't carry your family go live down there. So. And that is how come we went to look at the house in Pembroke Hall.
Mm-hmm.
But Daddy was him know down there, so that was still stamping ground.
Yeah, them
Well,
time.
I know him had mentioned Jonestown too. And one time when he passed through there, he said, thank God we never end up down there. Jonestown, I would say.
And listen, we not disrespect Georgetown, just what it
No,
Yeah,
became.
but what I just was gonna
exactly.
say,
It's not a
it's
disrespect, I
not
just
where
what it
you come
became.
from, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's not where you come from, it's the
No.
upbringing and the mindset.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, yeah. Them
And a
places
lot
it
of
changed.
prominent people come out of the ghettos of Jamaica.
Well, as I
Oh,
said,
yes.
my peer we used to live on Ray Street over right beside prison there. 16 Ray Street, I remember that. My peers we used to live there, so but them they get a house at Pembroke Hall like we just move come at Pembroke Hall. So let me ask you a question, Charles. Because I know there originally. When you move come at Pembroke Hall now, you did in a high school like Aloun, or you just still a primary school?
I went to Pembroke Hall primary for 1 year.
Okay.
And then I wasn't too bright in at the early age, you know, so me and Tony go high school at the same time. So him catch me up.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm
okay.
catching up.
Okay.
But Charles not much older than me. I like her. A year.
2 year.
No, a year.
Well, you know, my thing is that I can't sit exam. As a matter of fact, when we go back to KC the other day, one guy said, Woody, your belly still hurt you when you see the paper?
Yeah. He used to get nervous.
I can't take exam party. Can't do it.
Get
When
nervous.
But you
we
know,
used to go
when we
primary school of money, you know,
Yeah.
and Charles could have run in us sports day, and Charles are gonna run theme house. And Charles would have win every race when I keep on sports day. You can't pass him, you know. But you see when sports day come and theme race call up.
Give me that bathroom.
I'm one of the man that get stage fright. Yes.
But even when I was going to KC, you know, and we're in Pembroke Hall, everybody want to race me between the light posts, them, you know. Remember Ventry and Ben?
Yeah, Ben.
Tompa, you remember
Yeah,
Ben?
man. Yeah.
Ben would have tried as hard as him can because he used to go Meadowbrook, don't it? Yeah, I think I'm Meadowbrook.
Yeah, man, yes. That's why I hear to it. I can't confirm or deny that, but I hear he went to Meadowbrook, so.
Every day him see me, him want to race me from up at the church down, and him could have never, none of them could have beat me.
Yeah,
but, you know, sports day was a different day. Them can't beat me on sports day.
Yeah. Boko Ben was a legend from Pembroke Hall, from Rona Patosa. Yes.
You know, I just said call Ben is which night this week. Friday night over Tony I hung out and we'll talk about this talking coming back and went back to Ben and was talking about some guys where they formed this group named Soul 5 Syndicate. You remember them, Charles?
Yeah.
Lance,
Richie Sampson.
Jeff
some old music and go back to them.
And even Skelly too. Wasn't Skelly part of that?
Yes, Kelly and Lancey and
Jeff.
And Jeff, yes.
And I think
Bartolo.
Yeah.
And Ben.
Yeah, but remember Bartolo did have a pool in our backyard.
Yeah.
My front yard, man.
Yeah, but it was like a dipping pool, wasn't it?
It was a pool, man.
Yeah, man. We used to have a pool in our backyard, man. Every summer we used to jump the fence and go there, go swim.
Yes. Yeah, but you know, Ben is the first person I ever see have on jeans pants and jeans jacket. That time the did just come. And me said to Ben, you can't buy one of jeans jacket for me. I mean, actually give him the money, you know.
Yeah.
That was it, man. Yeah, you know, a little con man attitude about it, you know.
No, I don't remember Ben official name and birth certificate name.
Soon tell you,
had one different name.
Everybody have a different name, Aloun. I want to know. Everybody have,
Oh,
most people have,
but
I just want to come on and I a nickname at all. Most people live a
Ben Father
Pembroke.
was assistant restart trainer, Ben Father.
Yes, you
Oh,
remember that? Yes.
oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that at all.
Yeah, man.
I didn't know
Yeah,
that
then
at
we
all.
and Ben used to go at track,
Yeah,
Yeah?
man. I'm gonna
With
watch all
younger.
Harley Quinn and watch the
Yeah.
horses them
And legal
exercise
light and
about
them all say, yeah.
Yeah. Ben used to carry go at track with him. I used to beat alligator at track, cause Ben just get a stamp and just come and just put him on against you and stamp, them little
Yeah,
Yeah,
correct.
man.
And
Yeah,
so we
yeah.
gone, a grandstand.
Over
That's right.
track. But I did not talk about Ben. I could talk about a man who almost synchronized a conversation. Yeah. Mikey.
Pineda.
Pineda. Mikey
Pineda.
Pineda. Yes.
Remember Mikey Pineda was in a band with
Yes, Vandal. They Tony
No.
Golson. Tony Golson.
Tony Golson and
Tony Golson.
Michael
Yeah.
Landon was in the band too.
Bridge was
Eh?
in it. Yeah, Bridge
Michael
was in
Landon
it.
in the band. Landon,
Yeah.
yes. Boise.
Bridge
Yeah,
and
he was in it.
Mikey
Bridge was in it.
and what's his name? We used to live around and Hugh and then. Oh, jeez.
Oh, Derek Watson tell me he used to go up to Hugh and then and watch them practice. Him and Mikey.
Yes. I tried
Yeah.
to remember the name of the person who was in Hugh and then, man. And I remember one time them was playing, them was backing, them didn't do some serious work, them was backing up Mighty Sparrow.
Yeah.
The Mighty Sparrow came to Jamaica and I went with them and go up a university at the, what you call it, at the Students' Union.
Cause Bridget
And
have
you
a
know,
van where them traveling,
right, yes.
You remember that
So
van there?
we all
Yeah.
pack up in the van and go up
Yes.
there. And
Yes.
the Mighty Sparrow, they on the thing, at the stage and start. You know, them call it in Trinidad extemporaneous. And it's like him sing and include everybody who he met that evening in the song. It
Yeah.
was, but them guys back up Mighty Sparrow.
Yeah.
I
You
never
remember,
forget.
you remember when we used to do Christmas caroling in Pembroke Hall and we'd have
Yeah,
a man,
man.
a donkey cart, and Mikey Pineda was playing the guitar while we're riding around with the donkey and singing Christmas carols.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
We
now
Yes.
tell me
used to sing
tell me more
Christmas
about that.
Carol, and when we finish singing Christmas Carol, we come back to our house and drink
I drink hot chocolate.
the Christmas.
So news of the
You
go around
remember?
on the road man and sing Christmas carol.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
We go around in a little donkey
Every
cart. And
Christmas.
I walk with candle and all kind of thing.
see,
Yeah,
we had
yeah.
a
And
we had
then
a
a
youth
party
group.
afterwards.
We
Remember
had a
we used
youth
to
group.
party them at our house.
Yeah.
We had a youth group was just comprised of the Catholics and the Methodists. The Methodists
Yeah.
it was, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So we had
in
a
church
youth
there.
group
Yeah,
together,
man.
church group together, and we used to do that. You remember the New Year's Eve party when we went to watch night and we come back over the thing, the
We
whole of the
tell them
food
the
gone.
story there already, Charles. So
You will
see
tell
that
them already.
man will
I
tell
will beat you to it.
you. Done.
Well,
We're
After we
done
gonna
at the
watch,
game, Charles.
after we gonna watch night, we will come at the people and watch all our food disappear.
That was
Yeah.
fun.
But some people did say at the pass and set it up, that's why I'm half a
Oh,
week.
God. Poor God.
Yeah, but it was the past.
I
The
tell you,
whole
so we have to go to church, and when we go to church, you come back, all the food gone.
I want to tell you, in our days, I'm a little younger than you. We go I think about MD, I have a Memba gets to do a party. And a crash party. Get invited to a crash
Yeah, man.
party. And you go to the party and sometimes the people like them want this year. With the society, we're going to leave. But we'll leave with the pot of food, So,
But when I think back and I remember the youth group that we had, and when we live here in the US and you hear about community service and kids have to do community service and all of that, we did that back then. Because I remember we used to go
Yes.
evening time.
Eventide
We
food.
did
Yeah.
all of
Yes.
that. It never, we go and we feed them and we sing for them and we take care of them. And that was something that the youth group did, which was very good. I mean, now to think of it, this is what them call community service up here.
but you know
Mhm.
what
If it's
amazing
not
about
that
that, Charles? As I talk about it, it's like, I don't remember no only for organization from parents. It's like we take it pop and we send
No,
for
it's true.
No, parents wasn't involved in nothing of that.
It's
Parents
just
were
us.
not involved in it at all.
No.
It was a different
And we did
time.
all of that now.
Yeah.
I mean, we never get the hours for them because we never know about the credits.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah, yeah,
we did it. We did it back then.
yeah, yeah. So tell me about even the group or the startup of the Methodist Church and the Catholic Church use a group that Pembroke Hall, the church. How that group that start?
Well,
Well,
I think it was going on when we came, and the closest Catholic church was
oily.
Our Lady of the Angels, and we would have had to take the bus to go there. And there was a group of priests, Father Claude,
Lord.
Father Messiah,
Clements, Father
and
Clements,
Father Clement, and they negotiated with the Methodist Church.
Methodist.
So we had mass at 7 o'clock, and they had their service at 10. Now, on a Saturday evening, we had to turn the church around because
In a
they had
semicircle. We did
we
in a
we had
semicircle.
mass in a semicircle with the altar in the middle, and they had their service with the altar up on the altar and theater style. So we used to go every single Saturday
Saturday night.
evening.
Yeah, I think we did tell Prince that already, no?
Eh?
Yeah, and then after our mass, we turned it back to the
We had to
Methodist way.
turn it around for them.
So
So
I think that's how the group was formed as a result of us
yes,
Yeah, because we used to
in
buck
church.
them up. And
No,
then
so
somehow, yeah,
no, so
somehow
clash.
with us. Yeah, and we never have no space for the church hall, so we had to invite them. Basically.
So
So we use the
officially,
But
basic school hall. Basic school we use.
so
yeah, the church,
una Catholic and then I take over the Methodist Church.
We're not
that was
yeah,
taking it
taken
over. We just
over.
borrow it for an hour
We
or
just
yeah.
two.
borrow it.
But yeah,
So
it turned out to be a good group with them.
Good
so
Cause
group.
we
Good,
became
good
really
group.
good friends with all of the Methodists.
so the group will it continue long after you gone, like when the younger brother age group, that was still a Catholic
I
group.
don't know if
No,
they,
we did,
they had it after us.
that group finished,
So I think the Catholic
the
Church
Catholic
did shut
Church.
down and then everybody have to go early.
Oily.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, 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 okay,
No
okay.
man, you saw mass still.
Still have mass.
We have mass still, but we had just the Catholic group. Remember when CYM started Aloun?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we started our own group.
Yeah, that
From
I
the
may ask
church
about Maria.
because
Yeah, yeah. It was
because by this time the Catholic Church, all of the parents who had teenage children my age or just a little younger, all of us formed our own youth group.
so it
We
it
used
was
to meet up. We used to meet up Miss Laurie House, Tony Laurie House, down near the bus.
Aqualita Vale.
Aqualitaville.
Yeah, down near the bus stop down at Aqualitaville and so. Then we stopped there. So we used to meet at her house, our youth club,
so
because they were Catholics.
we never really affiliated with the church at all, Maria, because that's the group I know Arvel used to go to and Andy and
Yeah,
Jerry.
We
Andy,
about
Andy and we and
Yeah,
Jerry
yeah, yeah.
Perkins, all the Perkins, them and us.
Yeah, man,
We grew up.
and even a
Our
younger.
group.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Junior Gillespie and his sister used to go to that group at the Charmian. Little younger than we, but they became part of the group. Them talk about it on them conversation, and they have been on these conversations. So yeah, that's what I try to understand. So it wasn't really a Catholic group then. It was just like a youth group on the farm on the
Yeah.
one.
No, after Aloun them group, Aloun age group with the Methodists. What was the name Aloun? I don't remember. The
Group.
older folks.
Pembroke Hall Youth Club.
Yeah, but then
Something like
after
that.
that finished, that finished, and then
We had
that's
moved on and gone to
right.
university and
Yeah, on the age
Yeah,
out,
so
on the age out. Yes, yes.
yeah, that's it. They got to be elders,
Yes.
and then moved on. So
Yeah.
us younger folks now decided the Aloun was involved in forming a group called Catholic Youth Movement. And so
Which took over
therefore
from
now they
CYO.
started to get in the Catholic Church, Kingston and all over Jamaica. They started to youth groups in the Catholic Church. That was like the 70s, I think. There's
Mm-hmm.
about in the early
Yes.
70s, no, early
Mm-hmm.
70s, yeah, because
The
I remember,
70s, Tony.
yeah, it's in the
Where we
70s,
killing?
because I remember we
Yeah.
No,
started,
by now, you and Tony had got married and gone,
yeah,
Charles.
No, no, no. I was involved with the
That's not the
CYM.
case, is it?
With CYN, yes, but not
Yes,
with
CYM.
not with the
yeah,
group Maria talking about.
No, not with Mariago. Before that.
yeah,
Remember
we
that
never had,
Glenn Gill was the first president of the CYM.
yeah, but
Yeah.
I
Wasn't
just
Glenn
saying,
Gill?
yeah, but I just saying from that group that started Catholic Youth Movement, they went into the churches, the Catholic churches, and started Catholic youth groups in the
Okay.
church.
Okay. Yeah,
So that's all.
and that became a strong foundation, Maria. I remember that because that was very active. I wasn't a
Yeah,
part of it at all. I wasn't a part of none of them group that Pembroke Hall. I think I
no,
got
and we were broken down into deaneries. So,
and dinner. What that mean? Explain that to me.
all right, it's because there was a church in over Patrick City.
Yeah.
Forget when John the Baptist
John the
was
Baptist.
there. But our church, our little church that met in the Methodist church, that had mass in the Methodist church, even after Aloun them went, we still had mass there. And we formed our group from there, but it didn't include the Methodist youth. It was just the Catholic youths that were in this group.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I
Our
got you.
group, all the people in our group were very active, talented, because we the midst of all kind of competition in the dinner. This is from Red Hills Road, St. Richard's, one over Patrick City there, St. John the Baptist. We were a group, so we usually were the top entertainers for our deanery.
Okay.
One little
You
group
had
of
asked a question about what is a deanery. For the Catholics, Jamaica is divided into two. There's the Archdiocese of Kingston, which kind of run St. Mary's, St. Thomas, Portland, Kingston, and St. Andrews, St. Catherine, Clarendon, and then the Diocese of Montego Bay, which is Manchester and beyond. And to administratively, the church divided it into dioceses, so like a group of 3 to 6 churches in a. Listen, I'm sorry. Take it from. I'm sorry. I just needed to take this call.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Go and come back, man. Go and come back. You can just come back
Yeah.
anytime, Aloun. Yeah.
All right. Good.
Yeah. But me ask you a question, Charles and Tony and Maria. And when we moved from a Pembroke Hall, we can't talk about my house. A 2-bedroom house on a Calbeck Avenue. And it was
which
me.
side did you live on? Very Perkins side or
Me
the other side?
live 2 doors above Harville, Palmer. You know Miss Palmer live?
Yeah.
Me live 2 doors above Harville and Philip Any.
It live near the pathway for go over
Trucks, yeah man, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah man, yeah. Right next to me. I was in a middle of Calbeck Avenue where they live. And Phil
So
live.
you didn't know the thing that them, the toll on them, did live further up
No,
near the pram.
Yeah, them doing a patos. Yeah man, Visho and Mikey, yeah, man.
Them live down near
Them
the
live
school.
down the street.
Near the school.
Near the
Them
school.
live from Patosi because Calbeck end and turn, come down to the
Right.
bus terminus and Patosi go straight down. Yes. No man, but they know the toll on them good. Visho. Time to take Visho now and then and Mikey back with the call him. So yeah. But yeah, my question to you now. When we moved from a Pembroke Hall, it was me and my older brother and my 2 older sisters, my mother and father. And I have cousins living at the house. It's about 8 away.
You're a Henny?
No.
No,
Any
any him can't tell him story. Him have more sister and brother than me. I just want to know. More I know, only live in a 3-bedroom and you say 8 now.
Yeah.
Because of the mother and father. More I know. And me can't say that I don't know which part would it sleep. I want to know how would it sleep. I try to get it from money now. Which part when they sleep in a 3-bedroom? I have so much time living at the house.
All right.
All I know, all the boys was in one room, all the girls
All the
was in
girls in
one
one
room,
room.
and mother and father in a one room.
Okay, I
That's
got
The
it.
eh?
baby at
Tell
the
him it's
time,
called
much
Ah,
different.
creativity.
yeah,
The baby at the
whoever
time.
was the baby, which was Jeff.
And can you believe it? Our house was central for
Yeah, and the
all
amount of people
family.
me
The
come and
amount of
stay there.
people who come, they come stay there.
Sometimes you wanna.
They
Yeah,
put
man,
them.
with my cousin and friend. Yes, same thing
Yeah.
with my house.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So,
That was Nam.
Don't know where we did put them. Because
Yeah.
2 bed in each room.
yeah, I had the same thing with my house. Until we add on to the house, I Pembroke Hall, we have a 4 bedroom, and I sent it to put on some room. So
Wow.
Right.
yeah.
So before we moved in, my mom did put on 2 room up front. So we'd end up having a 5 bedroom. But it's only 2 bathrooms still. We'd have 1 bathroom first, 3 bedroom with 1 bathroom.
Your house
Then
was near the pathway, right?
my house was next door to Freddie Green. Freddie
Oh,
and
a
Johnny
Tompa
Green.
this.
yeah,
How would it?
Tompa.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Oh, Tompa. I think
Yeah,
I
Tom
already
it up, yeah.
Yeah, Phil house near the pathway, Tony. Phil.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay, a
Back on the
Tompa.
couple.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man,
And
we didn't know your house, because we used to go over Bumpy and Billy all the while, you know.
You
And go hang
remember when
out,
we go
yeah.
over there? I remember one time we go to a party,
Yeah.
and Bumpy said, Charles, just dip your hand in the thing and take out a beer. Tell me a young boy,
Yes.
And Bumpy say, have a beer, man.
Bumpy was the rebel.
Yeah.
Boy, Bumpy was a good boy. Really
Was the
good.
rebel that
Well, all I
rebel.
know, the conductor, them used to afraid when them see Bumpy and Billy.
Aye,
They
that's
used to
right.
terrorize them.
Bumpy especially.
Yeah.
when the attacks them.
You remember when that movie they come out with Terrence Hill and Bud Spencer?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
My name is Trinity. Our Trinity is still my name. Yeah, Bump was Trinity. Bump was Bud Spencer.
Bud Spencer.
Yeah, the big fat one. Yes.
Yeah, man.
Bumpy was funny though. It was
Yeah,
really
man.
funny. And people afraid of him, but
Yeah,
underneath that thing, Bumpy was
My
the
gentle
nicest
giant.
person.
Yeah.
Gentle giant.
And then we'd have jingles from
Jingles, yeah, man.
Yeah, I
used to live
remember.
there.
A Jingles used to run Skateland, no?
Yeah.
Him used to run
Well,
Skateland,
yeah.
but him used to live with us.
Yes,
Yeah.
I remember. Yeah.
You remember,
Yeah.
this is the first day Jingles are playing cricket with us over the boardroom, And he never knew a thing we ever do.
Don't know nothing. Don't know nothing.
And they must swing like crazy, not nowhere near the ball. I don't know why I'm coming over to play cricket.
Well, as you talk about Jingles, I remember a group of us used to go Skateland.
Yeah, man.
On Saturday night and music, and we did it till 3 o'clock, and then we don't know how we get home. A market truck we jump in and come off a Pembroke Hall drive and walk go home in the hours and night. They can't do them things now.
You know what
No.
was a good thing about Skateland and knowing Jingles? Because he was to run the place. When the
Yeah,
boy
man.
them want to take off with skate, then we just call Jingles, and Jingles said, leave them alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, the protection. Yes.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's Jingles.
He eventually bought it,
Yeah.
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 If they run it after him throwing it, yeah.
Yeah.
So if that worked originally before him won it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
it used to be, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
he used to instruct for skating too. I mean, he could have skate well.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, him good, yes, him good.
But
So-
then him and George Pang.
But Jingles had to run against 81 time down at West Kingston.
Yeah.
It brought down there, yeah.
It was the politics and all with it. But let me ask you something, Tony, and you can chime in, Charles, and I don't know if Maria didn't know Mikey Pineda good. But when me and Tony before your conversation, I remember, I know Mikey Pineda, but I know him younger brother, as I said earlier. God, me and him go primary together. I remember one day, we don't have the background and watch some football, and a man come start test Mikey Pineda. I know sometimes you see things on TV, you not think it real. Because you see man punch out man on TV, I say acting that. And the first time I ever see a man punch out a man, Mikey Pineda give a man a straight right.
Let me tell you.
No, Mikey, man. That's Mikey cousin. That Mikey is not that kind of a fella.
And the Mikey that.
That's not the Mikey I know. Mikey was a nice boy.
He's powerful for him, like I said. That's all I know.
Yeah. So I make up that as a different person, I say.
No. I'm just kidding when I said that. But
Yeah, man.
Mikey,
Yeah. Yeah, go
mm,
ahead, Charles. Sorry.
no. Mikey, we know was a nice fellow. Him play the guitar. We have fun. We laugh. Was I've never seen that a
Charles,
person
you
with a
you remember the time when him have a soul car and we say him say we're gonna drive it and we push the car all around Pembroke Hall. You don't remember that?
But I remember Tony Glory Angler,
Yeah.
No,
That's
Mikey,
a Tony Harriet attack, Charles.
Tony
Tony
who?
Laurie.
Tony
Tony
Glory.
Laurie.
Tony Laurie
Okay.
did have one
Yeah.
whole angler. And
Yeah.
every day we have your hand out, I
Push it.
help him fix it.
And guess what? Some man thief it and thief goat with it, remember?
Yeah.
Hey, you guys remember a man named Spartacus, Sparta?
Oh, you
Yeah,
know, man.
man. A
Yes.
lieutenant from Pembroke Hall, man. Yes. Yeah.
You remember
Over
the time one time
Zimbabwe.
we go watch Pembroke Hall play up swallow where you walk through where the place name.
Akiwa. No, Akiwa.
Golden Aces.
Golden
Yeah.
Aces.
Golden Aces
Golden
play.
Aces. Golden Aces.
Yeah, and we go up
Cassava
there go
piece.
play.
Cassava piece to walk through. Yes.
Yes, right.
Yeah.
And we used to go up there and we don't know somebody must say mess with one of the Pembroke Hall guy and him brother walk on the field. I don't remember my brother name. And box the brother, and all me see is like a million man a run come with knife, after him. Say this man mad. You remember that guy that chat? The brother just
But
walk and slap the guy,
And,
And let me
and,
tell you.
yeah, go
That
ahead.
sound
I'm
like
going to ask
love,
you.
man.
I'm going to look your
Game
talk.
mash up.
That
Game mash
sound
up
like
and all
love,
the way
man.
head down cassava piece, but a Spartacus we hang on to, I him our protection. I was straight now, Cause the man up the vicious.
Yeah, man. Yes. The man up a golden. There's a different kettle of fish that. Yep, that's a.
and
Yeah.
you younger guys don't remember Zigaboo.
Yeah, man. Yes.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
Rum drinker.
We used.
Zigaboo,
Yeah, go ahead.
Zigaboo say if the river was rum and Ziga was a duck, Ziga would dive to the bottom and never
Never
return.
come up. Never come up.
Never
Never,
come up.
never
Yeah.
come up. That's Zigaboo.
Never come up.
Yeah. So which part of Pembroke Hall you guys used to live?
Some up in at the top. I don't know
Yeah,
where. You
up at
just
the
you gotta
top of the
walk,
road, cause we always see my head up so, but we don't know
Yeah, man.
exactly how.
walk past. Yeah.
Was Zika was like a big man for we? It was like in our
Yeah.
way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Man, a
Cause
big
he
man,
was
man.
old, man.
Yeah.
Older than with parents, maybe too.
Definitely, yeah.
Regular people. But
You
you
want?
know, I
Remember
always
What about
remember.
the postman? What about the postman?
Oh, Piggy.
Yeah, man. Let me tell you, that postman they good, Me remember
the good
um
name again?
somebody
Piggy.
have one dog,
Piggy and
Somebody
name.
have
Piggy and
Piggy.
nickname. I can
Piggy.
give him right
Piggy.
name. I know him good.
Yeah.
I can give him right name. Piggy, yeah.
Piggy.
I remember a dog I run him down, a big German shepherd, We so afraid of the dog, Me just say Piggy just he's back a foot and whoom, one kick away. But that me never hear a dog trouble nobody again,
Postman technique. Postman
Yeah.
technique.
Cause we did that. I say, watch out. I'm saying, no, man, just cool and young.
Yeah.
Do
So,
do do you remember, guys, that we used to have the bread truck
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
yeah,
come
man.
and deliver
Yes.
On the
bread?
Yeah,
milk
yeah.
truck.
The purity bread, man.
Pretty bread
Yeah,
truck,
and drop
yes.
off the bread.
And
Yeah.
And
sometimes
the
them
bread
just leave
truck,
it on the column.
Yeah.
and they pay for it. You
Yeah.
pay for it at the end of the week, I think.
Yep.
Yeah,
You
we
know
never
that,
we never pay.
the bread man that used to drive the vehicle. One day him carry me go all the way down here Chinese cemetery, for Walton Park Road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just carry if I drive out in I'm like a bread truck.
It was one like 3-wheel truck we might have.
Yeah, man, the 3-wheel one,
Yeah.
yeah, man.
Yes.
Him just say, come on, we just go with him. But you remember them make a purity cake,
Yeah.
Yeah.
the gingerbread, the gingerbread. That was
Yeah.
thing with a piece of cheddar cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to walk go for purity just to buy that.
The
Yeah.
ginger, yeah.
Yeah. Me ask you something as when I talk about 3-wheel because you look older than me and the
The
3-wheel
coffin.
coffin. Yes,
Yeah,
one with
man.
any hundred of us in the coffin.
No, but we'll come off on the bus on Chisholm Avenue, Tony, remember?
Yeah,
Come on. Look at the bus man, no, I say, we no come back. Where are you going?
Cause we come off to go look, but we couldn't see it. Cause the people them said
Hey,
down the road.
Charles, Luke
Eh?
they claim same seat. Oh,
Eh,
Duke Street. Him claim same seat at Duke Street. Him
Yeah.
lie.
Him see when Gleaner put out the star and a sell star.
Yeah. I know you never see the
That was
three-wheel
a
coffin.
marketing. It was a marketing
No,
plot. Eh?
no,
no.
I never know about the trivial coffin.
You must see that go. You probably that Barbados. Yeah.
Oh, so what year was the three-wheel coffin? In the 70s?
Yeah, man, in the
Could be.
70s.
Early
You never
70s.
hear about it through the track. To go on Three Oaks.
Yeah, I must the 70s, because we not got Casey. Cause I remember we jump off of the
Yeah,
bus.
man, in the
bus.
70s.
Early
So,
70s. Okay, I got you.
Early 70s.
I got you. No,
But
man.
me hear people say them see it one morning run through the track. To go
It's
over
an ox for
Three
John
Oaks.
Brown.
Over
I
Francis.
never got
like.
Yeah,
to
ask
that
for
track.
John Brown. Hey, one day we walk on Carawin Avenue and we see one of the three-wheel car them. It was me and Ishi looked on. There was a lady sit down in there and say I wait for somebody. And Ishi said, Miss Brown, you know, see one junk up on top of the car. And the lady run. The lady breaks and run without getting out. Yeah.
Wow.
You guys remember the big shootout down at bottom of Pembroke Hall?
Yeah, man talk about it, but give me your version. 1 year, where you hear, and what it up?
I don't know. I was on a bus going up and the road block off. And I hear the man was climbing the fence and police shoot the man, big shootout down. What a first road name again?
Anglesey.
Anglesey.
Yeah, man. Now, we get way for details about, man. Raleigh Briscoe.
That etched in the mind of every Pembroke Hall
Yeah,
resident.
man.
Yeah, because we were on the bus going home.
Yeah, yes, police black gas. I never forget that, man. Raleigh Briscoe talk about it, man. Mr. Briscoe,
Yes.
son, who I want.
Ralston, yeah, because
Cause he was actually at the yard there. I was saving like him go around for lunch. I like to tell you when we talk to him on them conversation. Yeah. Yes. So if you would, me just want to know phone concept, phone information about it, but Riley give you what it detail.
I don't have any information. I just know it happened. You know. And I was like,
He was hoping to get you guys account of what transpired.
No, but him not no more account than what we know, Phil. But man, come
Exactly, but you weren't hoping to get that.
Yeah.
Remember, say you're reporting for RGR at JBC TV.
No, from a car, no report for.
I want to come in here now. And those of you who live down for Tosi, do you remember there was a WPJ cell in Pembroke Hall?
Wow,
man.
I mean, if I remember that. That is the.
I know one of the guy, but I can't remember his name.
I mean, we know the foundation, man. Listen, we can't call him name. Him used to play for Patosi, right? His name was. Well, log right name again, Phil. Well, log right.
No, I know.
McDonald, I think.
Yeah, well, I know, look, but there was another guy too. There was another guy who never played football who was very involved in it.
No, man. Pembroke Hall Aloun was the epicenter for WPGA in the 70s. Pembroke Hall became...
Charles, the reason why I say it is because Charles used to quarrel with me because in those days, I was the legal advisor for the Press Association of Jamaica.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to have to go to executive meetings of the PAJ. And there were quite a number of persons in that grouping that were part of the WPJ.
Mm-hmm.
And Charles used to say, mind yourself, you know, be careful, you cannot go out a road. You're not even a journalist. And you come home this time of the night by yourself. Oh, Lord. People who, listen, I want to say this, you know. People who later become upstanding members of the community, you know.
The Jamaican community I talk about alone. The Jamaican community,
of course,
yes.
like the current call them two names, they will call them no me no.
I know somebody I won't call the name.
No, what if leave some of them names behind the paid wall?
No, some of them names they can't come out.
Some everywhere name them there. Charles and Tony, I know.
You edit it, Lance. You edit it.
Because, yes, Then you take it
Yeah,
out
but
to me.
Thumper, I'm afraid there might be a leak.
Like me have a leak.
A leak,
Yeah.
leak.
You will
Yeah.
enter all the
Somebody
names. Because
familiar
I can
with
do
that.
that top. I would take all the
No,
names them, yeah.
those two names, and they were lawyers too. Who I
Yes.
knew. Lawyers, I mean, serious.
That don't mean them can't join the party.
No, but remember in those days it was a different thing, you know, me talk about the 80s. You have to remember,
Me,
we're
me,
talking about the 80s, the 1980s. If you don't
me,
remember how the politics was in the 1980s when Mr. Siaga was Prime Minister.
let me put it
Well,
away.
we don't want to carry the politics. We don't
No,
want to
no,
carry
but
the
let me say
politics.
this. Let me say this about that Aloun and Charles and Tony and Maria. And because we don't hold it for them conversation. I mean, we have been there before with them conversation and deep. So I have to edit out. And it's not my
Yeah.
opinion. This is just my opinion now. Say, if WPGA wasn't so active in a Pembroke Hall in the 1970s, late 70s, and it caused a whole heap of friction. It caused, in a sense, it almost divided Pembroke Hall footballers. It never upset Pembroke Hall in a way. But in my opinion, if WPGA wasn't active in terms of the membership, so active in a Pembroke Hall I get overrun and taken over by other political parties.
I think so too.
That's my opinion. So me, I big up them man in a certain way.
You're right, because they were
Yes.
very active.
Yep,
Yeah.
They
man.
were active in everything, yes.
You remember the time that Jamaica almost an epicenter for the Cold War, you know, where one side of fight the
Yeah.
other, you know. And
Mm.
Pembroke, if Pembroke was almost a prime target for one side, I mean, I have say which side, because we know Pembroke lean already. I mean, I tell you, without the backing of WPGA, man, I think, come and look on Pembroke, man, and say them soft. But when we have the muscle at the WPGA heavyweight, then, I'm not for calling him, because I know. The name. Pembroke became safe in a sense, and I respect them a certain way. Big time, because them never bring the politics to Pembroke. It's almost like they were a protection to Pembroke a certain way.
I could go party.
Yeah. We could have go
Believe
anywhere,
it or
Phil.
not.
We could have go anywhere.
But within our community was cars. Remember, say, we had the neighbors next door that used to pray on us.
Yeah, man, the people from over Marvel.
Marvel.
Yeah.
Exactly. All your clothes off of the
Coming on
line.
them dump truck.
I remember we live on the border of Marvel, you know, what side of Pembroke up on the border, you know, where right.
Yeah.
You know, so
I know that Tony and I could have gone on Marvel and nobody would have touched us.
None of that, may I tell you. That's what I tell you.
Because we didn't have a friend that live up the road. We was afraid of him, you know, because him is the man who wear original khaki short pants and Clark shoes and all them things there. And we play cricket on the sidewalk, you know, and the ball go up there, we run, go home, you know. And he just come out and him just say, come you, and just throw the ball and give it. And then we go in a Pembroke, we became big, we are now big man, now we have car and all them things there. And we him carry us in a Marvel one day and carry us on some block and say, you see these car, you see these boys? Nobody touch them. Them can come into Marvel anytime they want. Remember Tony?
Let
man.
man.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
Mama Charles, let man, your good friend, yes.
Yeah.
No, brother. You know, for brother,
Let man was so bad that one day me and Tony in the car with Letman, and Letman has set up a race, you know. I came on a spark, you know. And Letman, we drive through Patrick City and I come up, you know, and bigger 49 vehicle and thing, and him pull way over, you know. And him come out, him tell us come out of the car, we'll come out of the car in a Patrick City. And the man stripped the car. I never know the car seat them could have come out, you know. But bigger Ford take them out and put them back. And he wasn't really looking for anything. I don't know what the hell he was doing, you know.
And we'd have a jacket with me. What the jacket in him?
I don't remember him name. And let man just lean up on the car and say, hey, fat boy, where you do? Left the man there. The man was decent. Bigger Ford, the man I talk to, you know.
Yeah. And he would find some time in a car and think of weed.
Yeah.
You remember?
And then him just say, hey, you boy, you know, go, you're not good boy, you know, don't follow this brother.
He said, don't go there with him.
So which part Letman used to live?
Like 2 houses up from way.
There was a lady who next door to the Clarks, which is 1, 2, 4 houses up from us.
A 4?
Yeah, there was a lady who owned the house. She wasn't always there, but she knew Letman, and Letman would go there and stay and protect the house and stuff like that. So I'm always walk up and down Pembroke Hall Drive, and then we got to know him. We were afraid of him at first,
Yeah,
but
afraid
after a while,
man. And
he
then
was
we
just a
turn friend.
protector. Nobody could have touched us. We could go into Marvelly with the car and drive up and down any road. Nobody would touch us.
That house gotta be close to the little track side of Methodist then.
No, no,
No,
no. It's
it's
No,
not
not
that
not
that
as
far out.
far
far
up.
out. Not as
It,
far out.
I
The
would say like
garden shop.
2 or
Oh.
it
Beside
was
the
the
class.
Argus is
so
the
it's beside
Clarks
the
next.
Clarks.
Yeah,
So it's
next to
like
the
three
Clarks. So
hours
it's
from us.
3 houses from us on our
So,
side.
And Tony, the guy
Uh,
who used to work with you at Alcan,
yeah, when you
used to
again?
live. Lord.
Yeah,
You
I
and him used to
remember
walk
him.
me down the boulevard to get the Alcan bus, man.
Yeah, when you
Anyway,
again?
Lady, Lady.
Lady.
Lady, yes.
Yeah.
So let man
Lord
never have
deliver
no.
Pembroke Lord deliver Pembroke till what you call it, something where we did have there, you know, the
COVID.
what you
COVID.
COVID, yes.
Oh
Yeah.
Cause
really?
Lord did get COVID and he and Jerry had to go with him down at KPH to go get
Okay.
treatment down at KPH. Jerry went with him, yeah.
That are your
You
brother?
guys don't know. You guys don't know Officer Dribble.
No, tell me about him.
I know the name. I
Officer
know. I
Dibble.
remember the name, man.
His
Yeah,
name
Officer
Gardner.
Vance
Vance Carter.
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 And was a
And he was
police.
Police
he
and
Was
was
a
a
immigration.
police first.
and
Yeah,
then
and then
was
immigration. He was the immigration officer in Miami.
ah
You know him,
Yeah, but he
Campa?
was a police
No,
first.
no, not. I didn't know he was that there. I didn't know.
Yeah, he usually live up the road from us. I remember we used to have this show called Top Cat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. I
And
remember
Officer
from that. Yeah, I
I
remember
remember
when
the
we
first
was.
officer was him.
Officer Dibble.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
man.
that's it. I think it's lucky give
and
him
he
that
had
name,
so
Officer
him and
Dibble.
a
Yeah.
sister. Him and a
Eh?
sister who live down Potosi side there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Top cat
Vance
Top.
and rough
worked
and ready.
Vance
Yeah,
worked in
man.
Miami for a long time.
For
He was in
years.
the consulate in Miami, and every time any minister of government, any government official passing through, Lance come and meet you at the airport.
Yep.
But I have a story about Lance. Um, thieves broke
Van.
into the house and stole our passport, me and Dominic passport. And one morning, police officers out there saw what one guy, two of them were traveling, and one was traveling as Dominic Strong. And on Dominic's passport, but the picture didn't wasn't in sync with the date of birth. And at the back of the passport, we had written, you know, the back of the passport saying in case of anything, call so and so.
Yeah.
And my name was in there. So the people now out of the passport know that Vance know us because he was an immigration officer
Mm-hmm.
and called him. This is like 6 o'clock in the morning, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And my phone, the time I was now living around at
Versus God.
Forest
Forest
Hills.
Hill Gardens. And my phone ring and it's Vance on the phone and saying, Aloun, Dominic losing passport. And I say, yes, them thief it. Him say, well, them catch a boy out of the airport. I try go through the airport as Dominic. So I said, then how you know? Him say, well, them see the passport with my name in the back and them knows that advance know me. So them call me. Them call him and him call me. And we had to go and go to the US embassy. And that is when I know that they use some kind of liquid to lift
Yeah,
the
man. That used to
passport.
steam out picture.
But it smell because the officer at the US embassy tell us put the passport to our nose and we smell it. It wasn't quite kerosene, it was something. And they
Yeah.
lifted, you know, that plastic paper that's over the picture
Right.
and put in another picture. So that is how we were able to get back Dominic visa and you know all of the things that came with that because
That was
Vance
popular in
was
the 80s.
yeah man, yes. Yeah, that would have been in the 80s, that's true. But yeah, Vance retired now. He's in touch with Tony and
Yeah,
Charles
yeah.
up in
Him,
Florida.
him
Yeah.
live down the road from me. Him send me greeting every morning. Sometimes I feel bad all a week before me respond. But yeah, he live down the road from me. Sometimes I go check him.
Mm.
You
Since
was
you guys
asking
talking
something
about
about Let man.
Yeah, me want
Yeah.
him have any brother or sister because the person who
No,
know
we don't know. Him have a sister. We don't know. We only know him as him was alone as far as I know. We don't know nothing more about him than him bad.
Let man wear his khaki. I'm gonna tell you something. Him had this rough exterior with the bumpy face and all of that,
Yeah.
and him screw face up and
Me I
all of
try
that.
remember
But
if let man know. Me I try remember. You remember remind me of Phil. Only Andre from the day I know could have tell me because Andre talk about that name there now.
Him tall
but
and
let me tell you
skinny.
something. Let me
Tall,
tell you
skinny,
something about
and
Let man.
brown.
One day Let man give me 2 hours to buy. It was a holiday weekend,
Yeah.
and him said, Charles, me have 2 hours to give for buying them. And me and Tony were going to country for the long weekend and stuff, and we never buy the horses. And him say him put $1 upon it and them win.
And give it
I
to
know
you.
him half of give him money out of after we winnings.
Yeah.
Let man remind me of Phil, and I don't know if I'm the same person. Andre could have confirmed this. Remember Pokey Phil?
yeah.
Remember Pokey was a brother, tall, and him face kind of set up as just.
Yeah, man. Me know what you're talking before us.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, him because him have some serious hole in him face.
Yeah,
Like
what?
must have did have bad acne or something.
Like a
But
And him
man
walk
drop a brick in him face.
him walk sideways when him a walk in a clocks and
but but but
Yeah, man. Cause original bad man stay.
yes,
but
yeah.
when live,
Well,
when say
brother,
when
which is your brother then?
who that? Maria?
No, but say we're not talking about
That's
Chimpy.
that's how Pimpy
Chimpy,
Francis Ligo.
Francis Lindo.
I'm a brother like that too.
Just pig.
Chimpy and Oscar used to go Georges.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Oscar
Chimpy.
older brother.
Yeah, man.
And
Chimpy
them
was
Chimpy,
a genius. The two of them bright in the backside.
all of them, all the
The
six
other
okay.
brother, the screw face one. Name the name again.
You don't
I
remember?
Him
can't
Him,
remember.
always in them
him was
Pakistan in
after
my
him, but
sideways.
before, yeah.
Speaking about WPJ, Tony, Lori, and Chimpy
Were
were
in
big up in the WPJ. And Sunday used to walk with Struggle. You know, remember the newspaper named Struggle?
exactly.
Yeah. And
Alone.
Then
Shrimpy,
Alone.
yeah.
Me and Chimpy and Tony Lord gone all upper university gone talk with Trevor Monroe and a brother named
right,
Barry Trevalis. We the plan to
Barry
overthrow the
Shimon.
government, And serious. Because them not go out with foolishness. And we go have meeting. Remember, I one day we say, what the rest, man? Me, Chimpy and Tony Lord.
I
But
Remember?
we used to go to the WPJ conference at
So, yeah.
Arena.
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to go to WPJ conference
But
at
yeah,
National
me did
Arena.
have us turn full-time communist on that time, man, because the man, them capitalism ain't work for you,
no.
No, not at all. Not at all.
But I wanted you to know that both Chimpy and Tony Laurie are deacons in the
Because in the
Catholic
Yeah,
Church
Catholic
now.
two
Church.
of them are deacon now.
Yeah?
Yes,
I could
But
be the
Chimpy
alone,
last time I see Chimpy.
Chimpy is
in
in
the
Montego Bay.
Montego
Montego
Bay.
Bay.
Our Shrimpy
Oh,
right name.
Alone,
We not call nickname, our Shrimpy official name.
Francis Lindo.
Francis
Dr.
Lindo.
Lindo.
Francis
It's
Lindo.
a doctor,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, man, the
Yeah.
Yes.
man a
And
big
Medical
orthopedic.
Also,
you have to
medical
call
doctor,
him, you have to
right?
call him
Yeah,
Sir.
And he
You have
used
to
to live
call
around
him
Clydesdale or Chesterfield.
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 Chesterfield, yeah, but I know that, but I know exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah, man. And
alone.
his mother used to work, Mrs. Linda used to work at Dintill.
Yeah.
And she used to live out at Dintill and come home on the weekends.
Alone, but you know, remember when Chimpy was still a communist and him have him first child and him asked you to be the godmother and you
Yeah, me
ask
was
him,
the
how come him a
godmother.
do that? How come he do that? And him say him have to what?
Cover all the bases.
Cover all the bases.
that's a smart man.
I know Chimpy is big deacon.
Well, he
But
tells
his
me the
mom,
story that when he went to University of Manchester to do his postgraduate work, because he's a consultant, here you have to call him sir. You don't
yeah.
call him doctor no more, because he's a sir.
He's
But
nice.
his son who is very, very bright, very, very bright. When he was going to school and Chimpy was at the University of Manchester, he come home and him say, Dad, how come the boys talk about going to church? We don't talk about going to church. And that is how him started, him father, to go back to church, you know.
Okay.
But remember, his mom was a strict Catholic, you know. Yeah.
Cause
Straight
him
up.
sister used to come to church with me.
Yeah, and
Lenny,
Oscar.
yes,
And
Lenny
Oscar too.
and
Oscar.
Oscar.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oscar used to
man.
Yeah.
come church. Yeah.
Oscar
Oscar
Owen,
used to go
brother.
on for George's, man.
Yeah. Oscar
Yeah.
used to go jar. You go
Yeah.
with him Thumper, right? The same
Yeah, he
time.
was ahead of me. And then he was the captain of the school challenge team.
Yeah, man, a
Yeah.
Yeah,
bright
man.
boy too.
Brilliant.
Bright family, that. Bright
And
family.
his sister after him too was just as brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
Jenny,
Yeah,
Lenny,
yeah.
I
Jenny.
think Aloun, I think
Jenny.
Chimpy
Mm.
older brother still studying, don't it? Because he was a
Yeah, and a
professional student.
professional student. Yeah.
Student.
The older
I think
brother.
when we were growing up, we went into every
Eh,
single faculty at the university.
yeah, I think he's still studying. You must ask Chimpy about it.
It's someone who doesn't want to leave school at all, Charles.
Yeah,
He
man, he's
was
just
a
a
professional
professional student.
student.
Yeah, man, no.
Uh,
Me know
Pembroke
Shrimpy or
Hall.
not. I haven't introduced to Shrimpy because when I have like a medical school, them they get to meet up. You probably know Shrimpy from Pembroke Hall and all of it. To say,
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah,
he
man.
did.
Well,
You would have known him, yeah.
Yeah, man, yeah.
Um,
Miss Linda
but
was a big Catholic
Chim,
lady too, you know.
Me so?
yeah,
Harvey's mom
Yeah, man, Miss
and
Yeah.
Palmer,
sister
yeah, man. Yes. I know that.
Mama.
and sister
Who?
Let me tell
Harvey's sister married to Benji.
Yeah, Ivan,
yeah,
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, man,
yes, Ivan and
yeah.
Benji, yes.
When,
But you know, Chimpy would come and we would learn everything about what was happening down at KPH. Because
yeah.
sometimes Chimpy would be explaining things to mommy and we just leave them there.
Yeah. He
And
used to come at
To
the house
sleep.
and we leave him and mommy.
Sit down on the
No.
ground. And mommy
We
just on
usually
the couch and sleep. And she
we
just
usually
talk out it.
we usually run it like shift. You sit down with Chippy now, then you go and go sleep. Then you come back out and sit down with Chippy, and you go back in. Yeah, like a relay.
Sleep.
No.
But I remember in those days, as we used to go to the Catholic Charismatic Renewal, and when Chimpy was in the WPJ, strong, and don't have nothing to do with church and don't have nothing to do with Christianity and so on. He would be going home after him spend hours telling us about everything what happened down at KPH. And I would stand up on the veranda and I'd say, Chimpy Linda, before you die, I'm going to hear you say Jesus is Lord.
And
And
laugh after
almost
you.
every night. And you know, when he went to Montego Bay and studied to become a deacon, I was by the Minister of Tourism. And Chimpy called me and he said, Aloun, if there is anybody who has to be in the church when I am being ordained a deacon, it has to be you. You have to be there. It was going to be in Falmouth, and I couldn't be there because I was going to Europe. And I said, boy, Chimpy, I'm really sorry, I can't come. He said, well, as you come back to Jamaica, the first thing you have to do is come down to Montego Bay and hear me preach. And I did.
Aloun, was Chimpy at Donald's funeral?
Yes,
Donald
him have a
Sangster?
big belly. If you were
Yeah,
there,
come
you
see
would
a
have seen
picture, of him, man. Somebody
Yeah,
send me a
it look
picture.
more like
his belly
Ironside now.
big.
It
Yeah.
look like Ironside on TV.
Yeah.
Let me tell you who was at Donald's funeral. Chimpy was there. He came in from Moby.
Right.
Freddie Green was
Wow.
there, and me, and gosh, some other people. You
Tony
know who
Laura
was
was
there?
there.
Huh?
Tony Laura went.
Yes, Tony was there,
Yeah.
and
Trevor
Peter
Spence was there.
Peter Figaro was there.
Mm.
These are all the WPJ
Yeah,
type
man,
of
I just
people
figure
Yeah,
around with
yeah.
that
who were
talk.
there.
You
Yeah,
want you hear the thing of what we used to laugh about because as we mentioned the Brathwaite, right? Terence,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
Terence.
Donald Sangster, and Freddie Green. The three of them just study and watch each other, Them wait till the light go out. One of them turn off the light first before the other
And
two
then
go
they
to
turn
bed.
on the regular light.
I top what that Donald song to up around cast.
I don't know if him did. That's where he was.
No, sorry. No, Alfred that.
Oh.
Alfred.
Yeah,
Sorry,
Alfred
No,
song.
No,
that's
yes,
Dr.
Alfred. No.
Alfred Sampson.
that
No, man.
Donald may attack at the Prime Minister when they get
Yeah.
Epstein.
Him
and stuff.
name, him name after him, you know, cause them related.
Right.
Him name of time, yeah, me and mix up. Alfred me and mixed up with, yeah, Alfred sang that. Cast and you take for the youngsters them, but it was cast for me in my time. So yeah. yeah. So any other no sporty?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. What I mean.
And them have an
Yeah, man.
exercise book and them finishing up a little project. You never seen me the exercise book yet?
All the while, man. All the
What
while.
about
Like a
Lucy
project.
Kitchen? Anybody remember Lucy
Yes.
Kitchen?
Aloun
Yeah.
and Lucy Kitchen was a good friend, right?
Yeah.
Lucy Kitchen
She
usually
in,
keep goal for the hockey
she in
team.
Europe,
Right,
you
she was
know.
a
She
big
in
hockey
Europe.
player.
Lucy Kitchen,
Okay,
I know.
She usually live next door to Freddie Green.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah,
she
okay.
she
usually
used
live up Apolita there. Yeah, she
to,
used
right,
to go
And
yeah,
there.
then
right next door, Freddie.
she did have
On
a
the
Since she
other
brother.
was
side.
Didn't she have a brother who was crazy and he usually turn off the light and say, let there be light, and then flick the switch?
Yes.
Yes,
Arthur
yes,
Kitchen.
Yes.
Arthur Kitchen, yeah.
Arthur. Yeah,
Arthur.
Arthur.
Oh,
And
that's
then
the journalist
I
from the
think
cleaner.
Piggy used to live in at the
I
back of the,
think so, yeah.
you know the house them used to have a room at the back, some of the house them. I think Piggy
Mm-hmm.
used to live back there now. The postman, Piggy.
Oh, really?
The guest food house, a guest house at the back, Tony.
Yeah, for them, we did one, but some of the
No,
houses
ours
had.
did.
Yours did?
No.
No, I didn't.
Oh, which
But
one?
We
Yeah.
had
after a
one.
while, but they built one later though.
On the bill one later. Okay.
Oh, Aloun them, yeah, them build a 2-bedroom.
At the back of the house. Because
Yeah,
no flat.
Maria built a 2-bedroom flat. But
Mhm.
speaking about that, we passed the house today on the way back in and then tearing it
They mash
apart,
it
you know.
down. Yeah,
Them
because
going to
what
Our
happened with
brother,
that house? Jerry and two daughters got it, and then they sold it recently. So the people that buy it, that mash it up and no say a rebuild. What am I do? Build a
Trying to
apartment
build some
complex.
condos.
build
You
a
know, I
flat.
don't know what they're doing, but it really is just a frame, really.
Yeah.
But they're going to, the neighbor said that they're going to slab it,
Yeah.
put a slab roof on it, because when we left there, the house was a 5-bedroom, 2-unit house. But I don't
5
know
bedroom
what
and
they're
2 flat
doing.
at the back. Yeah.
The flat at the back, yeah.
But
Look.
remember back in the days, since we going back to the old Pembroke Hall days, when we used to have a table tennis board and we put one of them trouble light and string it across.
What?
And every night we
Championship board.
you remember
And it-
Pablo and Terence. Terence was good
Yeah,
and
and the
Pablo.
tower Terence, yeah, cause Terence and
Terence
Paul
Brathwaite.
Bennett.
Man,
Yeah,
we
Yeah.
Paul Bennett. Me don't ask you about that. Paul Bennett and Terence were champion table tennis players.
Yeah,
man,
they
and we
used to
all
come.
play
And
together.
don't forget Karen Adair.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Karen was
Karen could
good
have
too.
played.
Yep.
But you remember when we were on holiday and we're going back to school, we get some sardine and crackers and sugar and water and we are back to school.
Yeah, party.
We used to have a lot of party with all of us together in the groups, you know,
Yeah.
back in the days.
Well, you remember
yeah,
Bumpy and Billy, they have a sound system called
Yeah,
Super
man.
Soul.
Wait, the name again.
Super Soul, and then Ian
Super
Brown took it
Soul,
over.
yes.
And Ian Brown took it over and called it Renaissance.
Okay.
Look at Ian Brown. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I tell them already, Charles, about City.
Yeah, we did have a little turntable, boy.
City
And we
and
use that
Live.
one little turntable, you know, we go down a boulevard and get to the whole speaker them off of the driving, you know. And we hook it up on, you know. So it sounds very tinny. But we
But
were
after a
very
while, we
good.
did start make speaker box though.
That's
Yeah,
what I
and we
was
were
telling you. You remember when Muta Baruka used to live at the house also. Them used, because the Kingston Tech boy, them used to make the speaker them.
yeah.
Muta and my Billy and another
Billy.
one named Tuffy, Philip Robinson. Them used to make the speaker them.
Yeah.
You mean them song about
Actually, at the Herald, the China guy cross the
Herald,
road. I him decide say me could make some speaker. And time we
Yeah.
start buy speaker now and build some big box.
Yeah, man.
And build speaker box.
which one of them used to play football? It was Ventura Herald.
Ventry.
Venture's the younger one.
No,
Yeah.
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 And he used to play badminton too, and he was very good at badminton.
Yeah. He used to play badminton.
But
Yeah.
as you talk about football, me dabbling in it a little, but
Yeah,
me
man.
remember one time when me start work, my mother and I used to discourage us from play football, cause them think of idleness and things.
Yeah.
So
I remember when you there play.
when me start go Alca, work at Alca, me start play for Alcan. So
Yeah.
this guy named Leroy Dias, he used to call KC,
Him
but
there, I know him there Jamaica. Him there Jamaica, yeah, for
yeah,
sure.
cause Leroy go school with me.
Yeah,
So
KC,
Leroy,
yeah, man.
yeah, so Leroy used to pass and see me down at Port Esquivel play. And it turned out that one time the Corner League final was playing and him play for Potosi.
Yeah.
No, not Potosi, Covey. They used to wear blue.
Yeah, Kobe,
Yeah, and it was Asphalt and Covey play. It was the final. But them it shot and Leroy come and check me and say, Tony, you want to come play for it? And I said, boy, I don't usually play football down there too much. But anyway, me had my Alcan suit, which was similar to the Covey suit. So I said, I go play. So then we chart a centre forward. Me usually play midfield on Alcan. So I play my centre forward and me and Roddy Thomas. You see him, Roddy Thomas.
Roddy Thomas, yeah, man.
I think Roddy Thomas bring Leroy come at Pembroke Hall. Because Leroy, I don't know Pembroke Hall, man. Me not even know, say. So, put Asphalt United did that play with Lancey. Can remember Lancey that play for them.
Lance and Skelly.
Yeah. Because Lancey licked me in my throat, man. I'm say, Lancey, man, where you going, so. So, anyway, the match are go on till them throw in a ball, and me and Roddy kind of not too far from each other. So the brother must throw it to us, Roddy, but I me the ball with. And I don't know, everybody, I expect a Roddy will kick the ball, but as it land, me bust the ball in the pigeon, goal score. And guess what? Everybody run and hug up Roddy. I'm listening. It's like nobody could believe how he scored the goal, and to this day, I'm saying, boy, I chew the man them don't know me,
Yeah.
And one day I walk down Pembroke Hall now, and the youth look for me and I say, you scored the goal, I'm saying, finally.
I'm gonna give you some props. Yes.
Yeah, I'm cards like everybody run and hug up Roddy.
Because Roddy had the ball and I'm on the know your
Roddy had the
time.
ball, like, me never used to play football up here. If Leroy never come and say, come play for me, me wouldn't even go, And I say, all right. Because them is shot. Me don't know why that happened.
Yeah.
But Tony,
And the game end up 1-1, and that was the final.
But Tony, remember when we usually play under the tree out on the road?
Yeah, then me tell them about it.
You tell them one guy drive up and say, well, we can give you a scholarship to come up here, You guys want to come
that same thing me not tell them earlier, and we send them down there and them pick up Roddy.
Then pick up Roddy, I think. Did Pregs go to?
Pregs.
Pregs is
and
here
Chris.
now. I'm in Jamaica now,
Eh?
I'm in Jamaica now for champs, and Pregs and Bird is here, And
Pregs and Chris
Briscoe and little Briscoe.
So Roddy,
and them was
Roddy live at Pembroke Hall.
because we make them get scholarship go down there.
Yeah, because the brother come and I say, look, I will say, we are no footballer, man. Come down tomorrow.
So Charles and Tony, Roddy used to live at Pembroke Hall?
I guess, because I know him play football from.
I don't know if he lives
No, I never used to live at Pembroke Hall. Roddy used to live from here.
I don't think so.
You should come at Pembroke Hall, come play. A man can't come at Pembroke Hall, come play.
We always think, me don't know where he live, but Pembroke Hall, them get discovered from.
Yeah.
Because remember Balf and Gary Chuck usually play too,
Yeah, man, Balf Anderson and Gary Chuck. Yeah.
Balf is here too.
Yeah, Balf and Gary usually play, because they were very good friends.
Yes. I remember that. Why am I play for Pembroke Hall?
Balf and Gary were good friends, yeah.
The wickedest Chinaman ever to play ball, man. Gary Chuck.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Gary Chuck.
But me ask you something though. The driving theatre. Is it there they want to come at Pembroke Hall?
Yeah, man,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes,
I
I
think
wanted.
we used to walk go down there and we don't have no
Yes,
car, so them have a place where you sit down.
And watch movies.
Some metal chair and cool like hell, you know. And we in our shorts at time, you know. But them have like a little playground too.
The thing with turn. Remember that thing that
Yeah,
used to
yeah,
sit?
yeah.
and if you
So,
ever fall down and try it, you're dead.
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
how we
You
know so
know?
them have speakers, so when we need speaker, we just go
Go
for
go
them
for
over there.
So
speaker.
you used to go down there to Aloun?
Yes,
Yes,
man, we used to walk
Everyone.
around there to go. You know what show we sit down a
yeah,
boulevard?
yeah,
And them had a big pond. There was a big pond in the front of it.
Yes, in Bill,
They
yeah.
had to go around the pond to go down there. Yeah, man, we used to
yeah.
walk around
It
there
Yeah,
was
you
every
could
fun.
day.
walk
Me
in, you
vex.
could pay and go in.
Yeah,
So
cause we not a car.
where you that closed down and why it closed down? You know?
Them build a
No.
cheese factory over there. That's all we know.
Yeah.
Um,
Dairy Industries.
Dairy
yeah,
industry.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
That's
Charles,
all.
The
you
cheese
know,
factory
Yes,
still
But
there?
you see, let me tell you what happened.
Caribbean thing there. Theater.
Let me tell you, no, the cinemas like the drive-in, remember Harborview and so, what took over is video. When you get a video player and you get a
Vehicle.
video now, you never used to have to go to the cinema.
But
And so a lot,
No, no,
Is still
Aloun.
gone.
Mega,
Yeah.
no, because guess what, no, Aloun.
When it
Harborview never
open on
closed
New
out. And then
King. Yeah, yeah. That me say.
two driving open in New Kingston. Remember them there?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
looking
yeah.
for
It
them
I remember
normal.
then
Yeah,
video never
no,
come in Aloun till in the 80s. The cheese factory
yeah.
closed
No,
down from in the
alone.
70s.
listen,
I remember saying,
you know,
in them
may
days,
I
they.
say something
Uh,
about the people driving in Kingston? They
Yeah.
were
mm.
only put there to secure the land. It was never intended that they were going to be run as driving.
But
It was
Harborview, they
just a
gone for a
really,
long time still.
it was just, I remember how, what her name there, who run the Blue House now out in Ocheres.
Elise.
Elise, yep.
Elise, yeah,
yeah,
and our
yeah, yeah,
brother used to know is called the Barefoot Chef. He was the
right.
first person to sell barbecue chicken out at Harborview.
Abu.
But the cinemas in New Kingston were never intended to be full-time cinemas. They were only there to secure the
To
land.
protect the land. Yes. Yeah, that makes
Yes,
sense.
for the future use that they were coming with.
Oh, I mean, I'm still like that. They're not driving at
Yeah,
that.
but it's not
No,
a
they
good
stopped coming
driving.
as cinema for the longest while. It's now like parking lots.
Parking lot.
And
Okay,
that's where
okay. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
And some of the
that's
plays,
the
where
not
not
for
plays,
for the express, not for the
right.
express users
Park. No, I
want
just
not for
not so
and
different park. Yes, yes. Okay. And
yeah.
I didn't realize that when we go down there, they had not so different. And when I realized that that's what the driving was.
And we
New
used to,
Kingston.
they used to have plays. You used to have go to the plays them over there too. Them used to have them at
Yes,
Cinema One, I think.
they turned the cinema into the one at the front
Yeah,
was turned into a theater. Lord,
right,
I don't remember
right.
the name, but
No,
they had plays there. So
Yeah,
it was
but
really just a way of holding the space
yeah,
until the developers decided what they were going to do with it.
but for some reason alone, Pembroke Hall driving closed down for a different reason than video because video.
I think there was a security problem
Yeah,
because
that's what I
people
think.
them,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's what I
people
think.
from
Waterhouse.
Waterhouse. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That me
man,
did hear so.
that's what I think. That's exactly what I
Yeah,
think.
yeah,
Unlike half of
yeah,
you know, never have a security problem because half of you
yeah,
bother. Half of you driving up on the sea,
yeah.
but the bother the sea, and then half of you the protected. It different half of you. I'm talking
Yeah,
about
yeah.
from half of you.
Me did hear that too. Them
There's
would
a
have
security
problem
problem.
with people.
But
Yeah,
I suspect that I said, boy, the place does get rougher. The politics do get after
yeah,
from the late
yeah.
60s and the 70s.
Anyway,
Everything did not
Mhm.
change. Everything did not change.
gentlemen, I am going to have to leave you now. You see, I have some other things that I'm working on right now that I need to go and deal with.
Yep, but hold
So,
on, before I go, I ask you a question and then me ask Tony and Maria and Charles some other question and wrap it up.
Mhm.
How you make you feel I bring up all them Pembroke Hall members after all these years alone?
you know, it is funny because it's something we talk about all the time.
Yeah.
It's not something that we've had to go way back now and scratch our head to say, remember this answer. You see how quickly, how easily it just roll off our tongue?
Yeah, man.
Because Pembroke Hall was such a good experience for us. It was the place that we grew up and grew into our own. That is how
Yeah.
I feel.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah,
earlier
Alun, I
on they
remember you.
talked about
I remember you did something on Facebook once because I was getting some names from your page on Facebook. Where I think
yeah.
you had asked people to say where in Pembroke Hall they're from, and
Yes.
so I got
It
some names from there.
it was a good time. It was a good time, and it was a good time for us growing up because earlier on we talked about the first wave in Pembroke Hall and the second wave, and then you had the third and the fourth wave. So we were there in the second for us,
Early
second
70s.
and third wave. So by the 80s, we were no longer really there.
Yeah.
And then Pembroke Hall changed because as you drive through, and every once in a while, I would drive through. And even on Pembroke Hall Drive, you would drive and you would see the change. You would see the community changing. But when we were there, earlier on, somebody talked about parenting and the kind of life that we lived at the time, late 60s into the 80s,
Yeah.
where parents were around and we were all, where we at the time recognized it or not, we were all in the same social strata.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we were all having the same kind of look at everything we talk about that we as a family, the Woods, used to do. You guys used to do it
Yeah,
too.
man, we can relate to it. We can relate to it.
You can
Alone. Yeah,
relate
definitely.
to it because growing up as young people in Pembroke Hall, that's what we did.
Yeah.
Was a community.
There's a yes, thanks Maria. There's a sense of community. So
Community. People
I
look out
feel
for each other.
right. I feel very good about having grown up in Pembroke Hall at that period of my life.
And I know you forgot Aloun, but make I say this and then ask Maria and Tony and Charles the same question. How I describe Pembroke Hall, from doing them conversation. And so I didn't feel I grew up in them. I feel the same way, I feel blessed to grow up in a Pembroke Hall. So, unlike the uptown community, them like Heavendale and Meadowbrook, or even lower class community with a call, or people from lower income background, and we like over Marvel or over Waterhouse. We could have mixed between them two communities easy. Pembroke Hall, it's like you say uptown, or people live on one side of the track or the other side of the track. Pembroke Hall to me was the track. When we could have mixed with anybody at all in Jamaica.
We could go, that is true. That was true. Yeah.
That's how we see it. And people grow up in a Pembroke Hall in our time, 60s, 70s, and 80s, can mix anywhere in Jamaica, uptown, downtown, and we have no problem at all. And nobody ever know the difference.
I want to say something, if you don't mind, because it's just hit me a while ago. Earlier on, I talk about our family and the different sides of our family and so on. My father used to take the bus and go and visit his sister and come back to Halfway Tree and take the bus from Halfway Tree to come home. And there was a bar in the middle of Halfway Tree, kind of in the same area that Skateland was in. And one Sunday night, Mikey Pinedo drive home, come with Daddy in a taxi. You remember Charles and Tony?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Daddy headed
Jones.
bus.
Yeah, bus, yeah.
Because that is in this bar, and there is this man who mostly was along with the bar lady, and him and she get into a fight. And Daddy go help part fight. And the lady and the man turn around and beat up Daddy. And Mikey Pineda was there, thank God. And Mikey Pineda scrape up Daddy and put him in a taxi and carry him home. I will never forget that.
Yeah.
As we talked about Mikey earlier on.
And
that's a true example of Pembroke Hall.
yeah, man, that define no Pembroke Hall. It's like anywhere you go, even if you go to different school, and you go to stadium and you book a Pembroke Hall, man. You see it. Anywhere at all you go. You see we live here now. I say a man from Pembroke Hall, a special community, man. It was a special community for we grew up alone. We take care of each other. We take care of each other.
And you know, I just say that, Lance. My question is, how many of you live in Jamaica now?
No, well,
Hello.
only Aloun right now.
Oh, okay.
I'm lucky.
And Lucy.
Oh,
Yeah. And before
but
you go, Aloun,
before you go, Aloun, I just want to, thank you for the service you've given to Jamaica. You've done a
Thank
lot
you.
for our island. You've made us proud. Every time, you don't know me well because I'm the little one, but every time I read things about you, with a smile in my heart, and
Thank you.
stuff.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. So enough love here, enough love.
me back up that
Alright.
alone. Me always proud to say, yeah, I want to weed that, You know me as
yeah, man.
somebody that say,
100%. Production.
we look at and say, yeah, man, a
Thank you.
Pembroke Hall production that, So we're proud of you always. And still,
That is true. And you guys mentioned Orville Palmer, Miss Palmer, Mrs. Palmer, growing up in the 70s and so Miss Palmer was a big PMP lady,
yeah, man.
And
Yeah.
I
Always.
used to when we go to the meetings there, Miss Palmer pulled me in on the politics.
Yeah, man. Miss Farmer was like a second mother to me, man. A 2 road from Miss Farmer. Believe me, me and Avril go primary school together. So Farmer was that.
Anyway,
Yes.
I have to go to some
Thanks
other
again.
things.
Yeah, man.
Thanks again,
Yeah,
Aloun.
thank you, Aloun.
Alright. And I will leave you with Charles and Tony.
Yeah, man. Aloun, send me some
All right.
pictures.
Thanks
Young
for your time,
pictures.
Aloun.
Send me pictures, Aloun, that we can
Ask
use it.
Charles.
Yeah,
Charles
man.
is one of the pictures.
Old
I
pictures,
can't
young pictures. Yes. Yeah.
young pictures. I can't hang on too long either, but
No, man.
Charles,
I remember back in our days when we first moved to Pembroke Hall, every Sunday we would take a shower and we would walk up and down every road in a Pembroke Hall. So you get to meet people along the way.
Yeah,
Then you find out that you go to Pembroke Hall school and then everybody in a Pembroke Hall school you get to know.
Yeah.
And then you play cricket down at the bar ground and every Sunday you down there watch Corner League. And
Yeah.
you know everybody again. So and then also those of us who were say going to KC, George's, Alpha, even with Bumpy and Billy going down to a KTHS bumper
KTHS. Yeah.
we all on the same bus going and coming home, so we get to know
Yeah.
each other. And
Yeah.
then you realize that as you grow up, most of the people that we were associated with during all of that time and now are all professionals and have done very well. So you can always look back and as you guys say, look at Aloun, look at Chimpy, look at Freddie, look at my dear friend Tompa here. And to a lesser extent, maybe me and Tony win in your league, but we okay, and and Maria and
You see, no, we're not gonna make Phil have more for come chastise me about.
Listen,
we do
on the
everything
road,
with them.
thank you for
We
service.
have accomplished a lot, and it's the group that your friends you had back from way back then.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Some of us still exist.
Yeah.
And we're still in touch with my good friend Johnny Green, who went
Right.
to Qatar,
Yeah.
passed away. Johnny was very close to us, and even to his last breath, we were very, very close.
Yeah.
We lived close
Yeah.
to each other, and we did a lot together. And every now and again, we used to book up Tompa and we go through the airport. I don't know where I'm going.
Right.
Come with. Yes, Tompa, you still do that?
No, me do early retirement, so me do Jamaica every now and then, My wife
Yeah.
lives here in Jamaica.
I have retired for 7 years now, long before retirement. I just couldn't do no more.
Yeah, man. That happened to me too.
Yeah.
And then when Lukey Lukey died,
Uh-huh.
because all of my brothers have died,
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do an early retirement and
Yep.
stuff,
Did you hear that?
Yeah, man. It was tough.
Me ask you now, Triana couple, same question me ask Aloun, and you take the first, Maria, and then me ask some closing remark from one, because believe it or not, when Aloun text me and ask me, how long it take to be long? It's about 60 to 90 minutes. Me don't want to frighten her or scare her. We're there 2.5 hours now, and we could have chat for long more. But
Yeah, well, that's all right.
That's so long. It's my bedtime.
No,
I'm
man,
on
we're
an hour and a half, and you guys were on it before me.
Yeah. No. So, question, Maria. How it make you feel? I bring up back all them Pembroke Hall memories after all these years.
Me,
Yeah.
best years of my life. Best place I could have grown up after I say, all right, man, I have the bush. But this is what it is. But I had some good experiences with the people, the community that was there. You know, as I said, knowing somebody from every road in a Pembroke was quite uh sometimes you can say you take some things for granted and you not understand them till you grow big. But
Mm-hmm.
the character that all these people help to grow you into, just from the little connections here and there, it was a good experience during the period of time that we were there. I don't think I would want to change it any at all because it was a good time.
No,
Yeah.
I wouldn't change it either, Maria. And
No,
for the
I wouldn't change it.
and for the record, I want to just reach out to all of the people where and I call them name because I want to tell them like Andy Walters and Wayne Walters and Dr.
I
Arvin
haven't
Palmer.
seen them in a long time, but they were a part of my youth group.
Yeah, man.
We
Why you
brought
tell
them in,
them?
right?
Why you tell them? I know public is say, I don't know for them come on the podcast or the conversation and come tell them
Yeah,
story. Make them know say it easy. And the
it's
fast bowling me
easy.
about.
Yeah, and them have whole heap more to talk about because
Exactly. Yeah.
Orville, Orville and those guys and the Perkins too as well. Them have quite
Yeah,
a
man.
huge
Yeah, man.
story
Yeah,
to
man.
tell.
Yes. Call them out for man and the
Them
Perkins
people there. Yeah.
and the Walters them. Make them know say we come to them.
Mm.
All right.
Yeah.
So yeah, go ahead, Maria. That's all I give a
No,
finish.
I was just saying I'm not so sure about Wayne, but I know Andy will probably put a mouth in. But Wayne was already on a
No, me have feel no
teacher.
win. So you don't have to say no more. You don't have to say no more at all. We know them very close. I know them different, so don't worry. We don't. I'm not gonna hear this, but me not take back no them can't call me happy when me talk about land. Say no, so I don't know.
So that
Yeah.
which part them live now? Them don't live up Pembroke still, because everybody
No,
grows up now.
Andy live over Spanish Town, I think, and I think we live up a Plantation Heights, that's right.
Mm.
Smokyville.
Smokyville, yeah. Andy live over Dovecot way
Outside
somewhere.
of Spanish Town, near Dovecot.
Yeah.
Well, I don't love meet up with them guys.
I was sending them.
I
I was sending them number. Maria, and I would tell. I
Yeah,
was send.
man.
I was exchange the number that you can make a connection and things. I have
Man.
Jerry number. I touch with Jerry though. Jerry Perkins.
Yeah, you know, so the other day, would you go on funeral?
Yeah, okay. We got up Ireland.
Okay,
because,
yeah. I just some live. Jerry live in a kissing me about 30 minutes south of me.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Every now and then me and him talk. Yeah. Now man, Jerry and me and Andy and we were good friends back in the days, man. And Jerry, yeah. So
You
so
see,
you
if you don't tell me all of that now, because me just come back from Orlando a while ago.
yeah. Which part of Orlando you come?
I was at Saratoga, Disney. From
Okay,
last
Disney Spring. Okay, me live about 30 minutes from Disney. Yeah. Me live.
I head into Orlando this Friday.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
not Friday. I'll stop up West Palm and then head up after
Oh,
that.
yeah, come Disney too?
No, a friend of mine. I used to work with. She lived in Montego Bay, but she moved here and she just moved into a house up in Orlando.
We're in Orlando,
So
if you don't mind me asking.
I'm not so sure yet. I just get the address.
Okay. No problem.
I forget what the community name.
Yeah.
So me and my friend and my daughter drive go up
Okay,
there
nice.
Saturday.
Yeah. Now I live in Orlando here for 25 years. I know this area, so I move. Yeah. So all right. So you Tony, how it make you feel? I bring up back all them Pembroke memories after.
It's a nice vibes, and I want to tell you something. As you say, I remember we live in a Pembroke Hall. We used to go down through the gully and go over Waterhouse. Yeah, but we go Waterhouse, me talk about, I ain't not think nothing about bad man and think.
Right.
You know,
and we usually go all boat, walk go Meadowbrook, walk go up the hill, go where Tony Lower girlfriend and live up from
Belvedere.
there.
Belvedere.
Belvedere. We used to walk go up there and all of them things there.
Hey,
And
we
you know,
ever go up to the pool up in Stone Hill, the Mountain Valley? Out
Yeah,
there?
yeah
man, we used to
man.
go up there. Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
Yep.
Walk,
Yeah,
where
that's
walk
what.
up, there's a walk.
Yeah, man, we walk, go them
Our
place
pub,
up
our
there.
pub drivers did I say, nah, it won't no security at all, you know. That is
You're
true.
right, yeah. And that's the thing where I mean like the last couple times I go to Pembroke Hall is like a different
A
vibe.
different
'Cause
thing.
actually our house never have no burglar bar up on the window, you know, and we used to sleep with the window open.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
we kind
Well,
of worried now how the place gets rough, you know.
that is what people don't understand. It's a different
Yeah,
time. Back in our time,
yeah,
you're not in fear because even if you go to
yeah.
them place and the man them rob you, them are gonna make you walk.
Yeah, them not, you
Right,
just have to
right,
take something
right.
from you, but them not gonna hurt you.
You remember the talk that? You remember a legend from Marvel named Bendilo?
Bend the
No.
No, you never
When
live on that side of Pembroke Hall. So
um,
I don't talk about Marvel, man. Bendilo was a legend who used to take your things, just take your things without your permission. Let me say it diplomatically.
well,
Then,
so
yes.
Charles bring up my friend Johnny. So we and Johnny know each other from the youth group days. Johnny was a Calabar man and we are KC, but we used to, you know, cuss one another. But when we buck up here in Florida, we like the closest friends. Me, Charles, and Johnny do everything together. Actually, Johnny get married, you know, and his wife named Donna. And every time we get together and start talk about Pembroke Hall, Donna get vexed because she never have that experience there, you know.
Yeah,
And then she talk every time when we come in Pembroke Hall and talking about
Yeah.
and Bumpy and Billy, because
Billy
Bumpy and
and
Billy come up.
Bumpy.
Every time. That's all them talk about, you know.
Yeah, man.
So,
That's how special Pembroke Hall is to me, Tony.
so
You're
yeah,
right
that
about
is
that,
like
man.
the essence of what it
Yeah,
is,
man.
man.
You have whole heap of
True
memories
that.
of Pembroke
True.
Hall, man. So
True
right
that.
about
Yeah.
that. So right about that.
Uh,
And Charles, before you go, Tony, text me
yeah.
Maria number that I can share it with Andy
Yeah,
and
man.
and we that you can get in touch with them. I will share it with them.
All
Yeah.
right, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So Charles,
Uh,
how it make you feel and
Yes,
bring up back all the Pembroke Hall memories after all these years?
boy, it is great, you know, and I have a lot of great experiences out of Pembroke Hall, and I still have a lot of great experiences with Pembroke Hall because
hey,
my wife that I have known for 59 years lived in front of me, and we used to
from
go
the
church
murder them
together.
eat.
We go school together. She go Alpha, me go KC. We go take the bus to school, we take the bus come home. We just celebrated our 44th wedding anniversary last Friday.
Oh, you
So
know,
when
me
you talk
forget to
about
tell you happy anniversary.
Yeah,
happy
man.
Sorry.
anniversary,
Congrats,
Sorry.
So
man.
hold on,
so
say
you
you
know,
married to one of the food then?
No. Lately.
Oh,
Let me
lately,
live closer to the ball field,
okay,
the
okay,
second
okay.
house,
across the road from us.
second house from the smaller, but not the
the
one where
community center.
the community center is.
Yeah,
Yes.
where the community.
So
Yeah,
you
I
know,
just say that the first ping pong table when I'm at the community center, we donated because the one where we used to play
Oh,
with.
nice.
That's how it start, and I think them eventually get another one and thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
so
No.
it
That is
does
nice,
it does
Charles.
bring it does bring back a lot of great memories and happy memories. You know, happy childhood that we had. As I said, from the friends we have,
Yeah,
and you
man.
know, we still keep in touch with a lot of them. And you know, as I said, I've been married to my wife who's from Pembroke Hall for 44 years, and we've known each other from we were how long? 9 and 10, thereabout, and we've still been together. So that's great memories for me thinking back about all those days and
Yeah,
you know playing
Nice.
cricket. Football was
that
much
is
to my
nice.
day, but I used to go play cricket and you know it used to be fun. You know, you guys
Nice.
remember Prince?
Yeah, man. He was the second man for the conversation, yeah.
Well, not
Prince.
that Prince. You know, there's an older Prince who was a jeweler
Yeah,
and
he
sold
may
fish.
attack,
And
man.
I
He may
talk
attack,
about
man.
it.
Yeah, man, yeah.
Yeah, man.
We
Reynolds,
start
Albert
to
Reynolds,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, man, and him come out there and I'm bat and him pad and
yeah,
you
we used
know.
to go play catchy shoe out there with him.
No, man,
Yeah, man.
no man could have bat like Prince, man. No man could have bat like
Yeah,
Prince on a field, man. Me know that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
man.
So you know.
Me and Prince are good friend, even though Prince is not him. That's not his birth certificate name. That's a nickname, and
Well,
only
we
for
know him
mix
as
up.
Prince.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
no. We
yeah,
are
the first time I hear about you, I think I'm son.
actually
No,
no,
man. One
no.
teacher, baby Prince.
Yeah, no. I went for mix up because that happened one time. Cause my father used to work at JBC, and I used to get some vehicle come drop off things at the yard. And man, they pull up a last minute at Prince house, And I said, come drop off something, Mr. Prince. And Prince said, no. Up the road, because I know where I live, because Prince a big man for me. But Prince, Prince Drury Land used to have the fish and the pet fisherman all the way.
Yeah, we used to go buy fish. We used to go buy fish.
Yeah, man. I'm a good friend, man. Come in him good.
No, man, right.
Burn at the yard. The year before him died, we go look for you. Yeah, go ahead.
I have a black coral pendant that I just had the coral and it make the cap on the top for me,
Yeah. Prince make it for you.
Yeah, man. I got it and then I took it over to him and he put the cap on the bottom and then he put the top where the chain could go through it. And I still have it.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yes.
So Pembroke Hall was good. It was great to go up there. As I say, you know so many people, and you watch them grow up and progress, and really a lot of us come out of Pembroke Hall that have really been very successful.
Yeah, man. Yes. Pembroke Hall punch higher than them weight, man. Wolipa Aloun lead the way in a sense, boy. Aloun has achieved everything what Pembroke Hall allow personally like achieve. Aloun reach the heights, we look up to and all the way there. So, but there's a great tradition of that in a Tony, where you say married to your wife from Pembroke Hall. My sister, Charles, yeah. Married to her husband, and this year had 50th anniversary. Her husband used to live on Cane Current, used to name Leng. Right? I don't know if you remember them. Used to live, probably don't remember them. Never used to play in a bar, I know. Raymond Leng, and they have a couple brother them. But this year 50 years they're married. Yeah.
But also Benji too. Benji,
right. Benji and Ivan, two Pembroke Hall people again. And yes, Benji have been on the program at all. When we have the reunion, Benji and Ivan they come look for you last year. Take some pictures.
Benji and I used to work at D&G.
D&G together. Okay. Yeah. And Rai, my older brother. I don't know if you remember Rai. Benji older brother. You don't remember him?
No. Just Benji.
But Benji,
this world is small, I was in New Orleans, couple number of years ago, and I'd gone into a restaurant in the French quarters, and all of a sudden, me only hear somebody, Woody! I want me look and me say, all the way in New Orleans, who the hell know me inside there? So when me look, now Benji, the same place having breakfast.
Yeah. By the way, Charles, you know a man named Paul Spicer?
No. The name sound familiar, but I
can't picture
who it is.
He used to live on Calbeck Avenue. He passed away about a year ago, and then I come on the podcast. But him did familiar with him, did know it to him say. But him not there now, the pass on, and unfortunately him the pass on. So.
But Ian Boyne used to live in Pembroke Hall too,
Yeah, so I hear on Cane Current. So I know that fact, not him here, so I know.
Ian and I were friends at school.
Oh, Ian went to KC as well?
No,
primary school.
Primary, okay. Ian went to Pembroke
Hall was a lot of prominent Jamaican.
Ian went to Pembroke Hall primary to Charles?
Yeah, man, he went there. He and I were in the same class at Pembroke Hall primary.
Oh, I never
and then when I went to KC, I think Ian either went to the secondary school, which had just opened for a year.
Pembroke Hall,
Tumpa, this place near George's name, North Street Congregational or something like that.
A church.
No. Yeah, there was a place across from George's, and then he went there.
Oh, yeah, near the Chinese supermarket.
It's like a private school.
Yeah, it's like a private school, and then that's
yeah.
Okay,
went into the journalism thing,
Yeah.
And that boy used to take taxi, all him do I take taxi.
Or Uber them days are charged for the young people. Them want to talk about taxi. Uber.
Another taxi man.
Yeah. Anyway,
but you have a lot of people were scared of driving,
Yeah.
They've been in an accident when they're young.
I'm afraid, I'm terrified of driving for true.
Yeah, man. Them don't know man up there like well tell me say that's why them not drive.
So they prefer man
Yeah.
drive them more than them drive.
But that I when me say to you, me say boy, just have a put my life in my hands and
Anyway, thank you, people. I'm going to ask you the last question and wrap it up. But anyway, the last question. Let's close the remark from the whole anno, and then you go first, Maria. Ladies first. Any closing
Maria.
remark, Maria?
In the closing remark.
Morning, I checked out enough already for the night.
I think we did the closing remark already. When you
And
asked
I
us
that.
how we
already
feel and all
did.
that.
Days of my life was growing up there. Can't top that.
Yeah, man. Yes. And Tony, any closing remark before me have Tom Banfield, then closing remark, I'll be closed out.
No, all I was saying is like, yeah, I can't imagine growing up without the memories I had on
Pembroke
Pembroke
Hall.
Hall.
Yeah.
So I always getting there with me.
And Charles, any closing remark you have on the maps, Tom and Phil?
Well, I thank you guys for having us and speaking to us and bring back all of these great memories that are somewhere in our brain. I know they're probably still there.
Yeah,
Can
some will
come out.
come up after.
And thank you very much for having us and speaking to us. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, man, thank you. And any family member where you know one, come on, just make me know. Reach out to me, Tony or Charles, and make sure you send me. And send me pictures. All the pictures, them old pictures,
Yeah,
current pictures.
Who am I send the pictures to?
Just text it to me, man, on WhatsApp, same way, man. I text
That's
you.
the 407. No, I don't know who's doing it. The
No, man,
407?
okay, yeah, Lance. Yeah,
Prince.
the 407 number, Lance.
Okay.
Prince,
Good.
yeah. You can't see him as Lance Prince at work, yeah. You
Yeah.
don't text it to me. I mean, do the hard work, anything part after we done, yeah, so Phil.
Long may I ask Stumper for him number, and every time see him say him soon give me. Now I have it.
You're good now. You're good now. You're
Me
good
talk
now.
tough about that, yeah, Charles, because I never know that. But that's behind the paid wall, yes.
You're good
No,
now.
I joke with Stumper, man.
No,
You're good now. You're good
you
now.
know, man, because that Tumba wouldn't do that at all.
No.
Yeah. So, Tumpa, any closing remark before I close out the program tonight?
Well, me I gotta just say it because me say it to you the moment you tell me you getting Aloun. What me say to you? Me half a day there. And then me get brought with Tony and Charles and Maria, who I don't remember,
Right.
But it's good to have the family because the whole of we are family. And actually we're gonna do the annual reunion. I'm meeting with Birdie and Pregs them this week. Cause we're down in Jamaica, and we're planning the reunion for August 28th weekend, August 28th, 29th, and 30th.
Who you call Birdie? Doctor?
No, Doctor depend it too, but Birdie at Glen Curry.
Tell me something. I want to get Milton Marsh involved in it. Come from Harborview.
Milton
Marsh.
Oh, yes. Him is just part of the sound system.
Okay.
Yeah, him and Doctor and Birdie are the sound system.
Yeah, because him and Doctor are good friend. And
yeah, man. We play cards, man. Once a month to play cards up a Rinch house,
Yeah, but the thing is when the guys have that summoner because I'm never around.
Yeah.
When you have it March,
last time we were there.
August.
Which
You ever
one?
said
The one with the party with the
August, yeah.
You ever said
year?
Yeah, Michael, may have your number here now, Charles. I'm going to make sure once we have the flyer and everything ready.
Well, I get a flyer. We're going to put that out and, once
I'll post it.
I made the reservations, but we're not sure if we're gonna keep it there because
I think that was the problem last time, no?
Yes.
Something with the venue.
Yes.
Yeah, you have a mix up with the venue. Yeah.
But
to hear more about it, I mean, added to the chat group, Charles and Maria, when you send the Pembroke Hall chat, when you send the number, Tony, I'll add Maria to the Pembroke Hall chat group because all the information they post on the Pembroke Hall chat group. Yeah.
You have mine, just don't mix it up as Lushy.
No.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
I'm just clarifying something because I remember Jerry Perkins, them did invited to one Pembroke gathering up which part? Are the same people them?
Yeah. Yeah, Tony Carrion.
Come here, look, come, I can't see a soul when I know.
Well, you know, no.
Which one was that?
Eh?
How long
Which
ago was
one was?
that, Maria?
About 3 years.
About 3 years
Yeah,
ago.
It
Jerry
was
was
in the
there.
backyard. Was it in a backyard?
I think
No,
it
no,
was
no,
a
no.
backyard.
At the
Probably
same
At the
at the
church
church.
church.
place.
At the church with the
Oh
kid.
yeah. I remember, man. I remember when you
Yeah,
guys were there, man.
yeah, yeah.
And
Yeah.
me they say Robert are there and me I try call to him and it look like he never remember me. So I say, you know what,
A Lance are there, you
Lance
see.
was there. Lance, not Robert.
no,
Lance.
Yeah.
not
No,
Lance,
man.
it was Robert.
Robert,
I
Lansing.
don't remember Robert ever coming to one.
Robert live in
Yeah.
Canada, don't it?
But next,
Yeah, man.
but Maria, when you come this year, we're gonna make sure fix that because that's why we're glad to have them conversation. Yeah.
I give everybody name tag.
Yes,
Name
yeah.
tag.
Apart from the Perkins.
Yeah, true. Cause when me they go, me see Tompa, me see Doctor and couple of them man, and then the
Yeah.
Perkins. But
But this is
most of the other people,
yeah.
me never know.
That's the problem.
Preco was there that year, the three, no.
Yeah,
Preco was
Perkins, but that's the thing, you know, and everybody by face.
Right.
Yeah.
And as since we start them conversation, it's like a one Pembroke Hall, and you get better and better each year. When you
Well,
come
you
and
know,
check
it's
this.
like a years people that see each other, cause that was the first thing everybody said when we first started.
Yeah. Look
But like
different.
how you guys know some of us when you see somebody say, remember that one, remember
Yes.
that.
Well, that was.
Yes.
But I want to tell you a funny joke when I talk about Chris Maxwell. And Chris Maxwell used to play football for me at Calbeck Avenue. And the first time I meet up Chris Maxwell after years, Chris Maxwell recognized me. And when he hear me talk, he must have had two voice come on the podcast, he must have Lance. So enough time man remember the face and the voice. But we get better and better as we meet up every year. That's what go on. We just have to go and build the vibe. And
Anyway, gentlemen, I have to go now too. You see.
yeah, man. Yes. My
It's
closing
a
out
pleasure.
channel. Yeah,
Appreciate
it was
it.
a pleasure. Phil, any
Yeah,
closing
man,
remarks?
yes, thanks.
No,
Thank
man,
you.
Yeah, man.
just
Bless
a
up.
special thanks to George and Tony and Maria and Aloun, although she's gone, It was a well done session. And it's always good to reconnect with your past, always.
Yeah, man, always.
Yeah, man. Let me close this out quickly because I want to thank the whole know. God bless that great community of Pembroke Hall and God bless the Wood family. Where most of them come on and them can make sure tell them brother and sister who didn't come on. I want them to come. And God bless the great Pembroke Hall community where we can have them conversation after 40, 50 years enough away. And it's like we don't leave, like we don't skip a beat, we don't skip a beat at all. Because the memories don't get old, As a matter of fact, the memories make you feel young. So
when I'm saying memories don't leave like people do.
no, the memories don't get old at all. Make you feel young when we talk about it. So
Yeah,
come share the memories. So thank you, have a good night. Send me the phone number, Tony. Send me the pictures them.
Okay.
And we talk and
Bless
everything.
up.
Yeah, man. And bless. And thanks for the conversation.
Yeah,
Maria.
man, respect.
Thanks,
Good
Maria.
night.
Thanks, Charles. And
All
bless up alone.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, man. Cool.
Bye.
Have a good night. Yeah. Thanks for listening to Pembroke Hall Members Podcast. And remember to give us all the support you can on whatever social media platform you are listening. A special thanks to my production manager, Cameron Wright, who takes care of everything in getting the podcast out every week. And without him, I would not be able to do what I love doing, having memorable conversations with Pembroke Hall members. Thank you. Because the memories don't get old, As a matter of fact, the memories make you feel young. So
when I'm saying memories don't leave like people do.
no, the memories don't get old at all. Make you feel young when we talk about it. So
Yeah, man.
come share the memories.
Forever on the ball. Pembroke Hall. Yes, those days in our Pembroke Hall. Pembroke Hall.
So we're looking forward for the whole Pembroke Hall members. So email us at pembrokehallmembers@gmail.com and contact us and join the conversation. Come share your own Pembroke Hall members. Thank you. The views expressed by guests on this podcast are their own, and their appearances on the program does not imply an endorsement of them or any entity they represent. While we will not add to statements made by a guest, we reserve the right to exclude statements or remarks that might be considered inflammatory. Thank you.